YouTubies to come in, and good morning, YouTube. There we are. I can't see any of you. Alrighty. Here we go. So y'all will be notified. Good morning, Grayson. Good morning, Jordy. How you doing? And I forgot to turn off my notifications on my phone. Bear with me a second, you guys. I shall be right back. Bugger. What if you can hear me while I'm not on screen? Bear with me. There we go. And there. Good morning. Hi, Kanaz. How you doing? Welcome. I'll get you on my list here this morning. Alrighty. Alright, all y'all. Good morning. I don't see anybody. Oh, wait. Who do I see there? Good morning. Why is my chat hanging right over there where I can't see it? There it is. Banks Bills. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you this morning. She says, staring off into space. How are you? And if it takes a very long time for you to hear me, make sure you're, if you're watching this live on YouTube, make sure that your screen is showing you as live on YouTube and that you're not on a delayed presentation. Because apparently streams delayed once it goes live. So that's fun. Good morning, all y'all. All right, Ninja Mama, good morning. Jazz, hi, honey. All right. Hey, guys. All right, there we go. So, are we reading for you this morning, Bills? Did you stick around long enough for me to see if I'm going to read for you? All right, who was the first talk that came in this morning? Hikenaz, I believe, has the honors, huh? Yeah, Jazz, I put you on my list already. All right. Oh, you guys, I'm not using my headset for the mic today, so I don't know how my volume is for you guys. Probably sound like I'm in a tin can. Let me know. I don't know how to do that, though. All right, so here we go. Hikenaz, let's see what you're up to. Oh, out of the gate. That's a celebratory little card. Lots of emotion going on. They're usually joyous, happy, things coming together. Emotion. We liking that. 3 of Cups out of the gate, followed by the 5 of Pentacles. So this lovely thing means somebody offered you a job, but it means a cut in pay. What? Followed by the 8 of Cups, which is like, what are you waiting for? I don't get it. What are you waiting on? What worries you about this lovely, wonderful thing that you seem to not be able to come to grips with, honey? What is this? What is this? What worries you about? Because it's all happy emotions. Hikenaz, what are we looking at here, darling? Sounds perfect. Excellent. Thank you, Banks Bills. Still waiting on the inheritance. Okay, so it's coming though. Look it. You can have so much freaking work to do. How much work have you done towards this? You know this is coming. Do you know how much it is? Don't say how much it is. Just say yes if you know how much it is. Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Crystal Wands. This is just communication. Princess. And then everything goes together. Who are the talking heads? Do you owe people money, honey? Hey, Jordy. Yeah, it's super slow. You do know how much it is. And it's like, I've never heard of an inheritance being declared and then not delivered. When is the 1 year date? You must be coming up on the 1 year date by now, darling. Because when you die, you got a year. Your executors have a year, right? Or so what's the worry? You've got an opportunity that you'd like to take advantage of, and you're worried the money's not going to get here in time for that. Is that what I'm looking at? Because the interesting thing about declared inheritances So it's 1 year. It's like Christmas. This is the beauty of it. It would be, you're worried that the executor isn't going to declare it out on the 1 year anniversary. Is that what is this what this is? Because, dude, guys, look at how much money is about to drop into this reader's sitter's lap, and they're worried about when it's gonna come. Look at this. Look at this. Happy, happy, joy, joy, and the only thing holding them back is waiting on the course. Right. Okay. So this is here's the interesting thing. What you likely don't know is that you could always what kind of a chunk of it do you need in order to move forward, that feels like it's holding you back, right? It's like, this is literally this 8 of Cups. This is you. Drop the rock. You're gonna get this. This is coming. Now stopping yourself from moving forward just because you're waiting on the money. Does this make sense? Like, how is there a bank? Somebody, I mean, you have a letter that declares this inheritance to you, right? You could always borrow against it. But otherwise, this is like, stop worrying. Think about something else. Think about, plan what you're going to do. Do the work. 8s are like, they are progressive movement. Figure out, like, plot your apartment. Are you going to move? If you're going to move, because now you can afford a better place, start packing. Are you going to open a business? Because if you're going to open your own business, write a business plan. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm choking this morning, right? You're going to get a van. You're going to travel. So start. No, thank you. I don't want to share. So what you want to do is literally take a look at, I could just turn them off altogether. Sorry, that interrupted me ever so gently. Hold on. So, what do you know about van life? Are you going to buy this super expensive a van that I would love to live in? Or are you going to go the super sensible, let's put it together, custom, piecemeal, and make this my perfect place to live in? Plan the trip. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to stay when you go, right? Because you got to park that thing, right? There are lots of places, especially very cool touristy places, where you can't just park your van overnight anymore, because the van life tourists are taking money away from the local hotel trades. Thinking of places in Nova Scotia, by the way, like that. So you've got to plan the journey, plan what you're going to do. What are you going to do with all your stuff while you're out on the road? This is work that you've got to do. And all of this stuff, right? So all of this stuff, what are you going to do? How are you going to work while you're on the road? Right? I had to figure out how I could set up my tarot live, so that I could do it while I was on the road, right? And here we are. So you got to do all this work. Stop thinking that you're sitting here worrying that it's not going to happen. You know it's going to happen. It can't not happen. So let it happen and focus on what you have to do. Do the work you have to do, right? And if you don't have a financial advisor that you know and trust, knows what the hell they're talking about, I'll interview them for you if you like. Get yourself a financial advisor, dude, or do yourself a favor and take the Canadian Securities course and learn how to manage your own money. I told somebody else to do that too. If you can't handle the money, you really need a good financial advisor. That ain't. And I'm retired, so I'm not allowed to give you financial advice, but I can tell you what you got to look at for that sort of thing. Is Shandy spamming? We don't like spamming. I can ask, do the work. You know what the work is? Do the planning. Plan. Live. You know that's coming. Feel like it's coming. Stop feeling like it's not coming. You're not living today because you're thinking about when, if, as the whens and ifs are just as bad as woulda, shoulda, couldas, You got to stay right here, right now, always right here, right now. Do you guys get the import of the right here, right now? be here now, because there ain't no other time, whoa, that you're allowed to live in. What's this? No matter how tempting it is to live in that other time and space. Oh, thank you for the gold. What was that? Gold boxing gloves. Boom, boom, boom. I actually do, I do one of the, I do Qigong is my thing. Bruce Lee calls it old lady kung fu. So I do old lady kung fu. But I got a wicked right hook and a wicked right back fist. So, yeah, I was watching, hey, did you guys see that clip of president of Mexico this week? The guy went up. She's like, oh, well, misogyny is a big thing. We're working on it in my country. And the country blew it off as being a lack of security. And groped her right in front of the cameras and everything. Just walked right up to her, grabbed her boobs. I'm like, that guy would have gotten less than a half a foot away from me, and my back fist would have come back around and clocked him so hard and so fast. See the armor, guys? It's for a good reason. His head would have rung for a week. All right. Banks Bills, are you still watching there on the YouTube, honey? I'll put you up next. There are benefits to being first in the room, you guys. Alrighty. And Hikenaz, I don't know how big that pot of gold you're about to inherit is, but my company, Peppermaster, this one up here, we're looking for investors. Blatant self-promotion. What can I say? Alrighty, Banks Bills. How you doing, dude? Let's see how fast we can get a response, communication going back and forth. Shorter your responses, the quicker it'll go, because YouTube's real slow. Yeah, hey. Alrighty. Here we go. Banks Bills. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Followed by the two of... Oh, who's this lady? Oh, put more effort into giving her the energies. Where are you? What, if I ask you, Bills, where are you going? What do you need to do that requires you going into studies? Are you going into research of some kind? What sort of deep dive into life's existence are you in the need of doing? Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? You got a lady in mind that you're thinking of asking to put a wedding ring on, or a gentleman? It doesn't really matter. They'd be a Queen of Cups in the cards, and you just want to know if they do, or are you? Do they seem disinterested in you? Do they seem to have a focus on something other than you, and you really want that focus more on you? Is that what I'm looking at? What is this Queen of Cups for you? Is this you, or is this someone else? All right, and now we suffer the time delay of YouTube. Banks Bills, if it seems like an awful long time between, take a look in, I believe, the bottom right hand of your screen, and there will be an ability to determine whether you are watching live or whether you're watching a delayed, and you can click on the button so that it goes all the way so that you end up live. And if you catch up with me, then we can have a conversation a little quicker. I don't know how long after I started you came in. So, today is 11/11 Portal Manifestation. Please read for me. Shandy, you are too sweet. How long can you stick around? It's likely... well, we'll see how it goes. I've only got a couple of... I gotta warn you guys that I've got an hour worth of booked readings with the top members coming in over the course of this morning, and they are... He says thank you. She says thank you. You're welcome. But here, just out of the gate, this is just put as much effort and energy into whatever it is that you want and go after it like your life depends on it. Is this exams? Then put all of your time, effort, and energy in passing the exams. If this is putting a ring on her finger, put every effort into making her think that you are the cat's meow. If it's you being the best that you want to be, this is all about putting way more energy into it. You know what you got to do, just do it, right? And if you practice the law of attraction, if you are a Thoth tarot reader in my pocket member, the first thing I'm going to tell you is you got to get into alignment. And in order, you got to get into alignment with whatever it is that's in that cup. And don't allow whatever it is that's in that cup to go to waste and fall away and not be what you want it to be, because that's your emotional seeking, if you will, right? So if you want it, create it, go after it, make it real. Good luck. Thanks. Oh, I'm supposed to write the cards down. I started doing this. Queen of Cups. I love this deck, you guys. 2 of Wands. And the Ace of Wands. This thing is on fire. I love this Ace of Wands, man. It looks like it's covered in chili peppers. You see that? Yeah, these chili peppers coming out of it. Could this be a better Thoth-based deck for any reader on the planet but me? This is so nice. And in case you're wondering what, yes, Ninja Mama. So is Dixie. So is Justin, if and when they ever show up. So is Liz. So is Holly. So is Holly B. Should she show up here? So is Jazz, showed up on time. And Treva's on the Thoth list. So the next reading actually is you, because nobody else on my list is in yet this morning. And then it's Jazz, and then Shandy, unless somebody else on the top list shows up. Make sense, you guys? And Ascending Universal Butterfly just came in. How you doing, darling? I didn't see you. I'll get you on after Shanding. Butterfly. All right. So, what else did I have to tell you that was in the news this week, you guys? Oh, the ostriches. The ostriches. You are now Azaza. All right. There we go. So we got it in the order that you come in, you guys. And the beauty of this is not everybody sticks around, and not all of the Thoth always show up. And I am capable of doing somewhere between what appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 on average. 21 readings every Wednesday. So stick around. We'll get some readings done. And if you want to get on bumped up and read for more quickly on the list, and like just get on the list when you come in when you wanna, join the Thoth membership. And the beauty of joining the Thoth is you have, it's over here, you have access to me, and you see it's psychotarot.ca, psychotarot, psychic tarot, psychic tarot, they say in French, right? Amanda B, good morning. Right, and I highly recommend it. And then the beauty of that is you get, I keep forgetting which shoulder this is over, you get to use this little phone number here and send me texts and go, oh God, I'm freaking out, how do I feel about this? And I give you a message from my cards that puts you back into alignment. Have a nice day, as if, you know, I was in your pocket as your personal tarot reader. Do you like that? All right, where were we? Who was I just about to write down? Who came in after Azaza? Amanda B. There we go. All right. So I have figured this out, you guys. So when the subscription switched over, you guys became super fans. Okay. And so if you currently have a subscription running here on TikTok, you can allow it to run, and when it begins to tell you, let it run out. And when it tells you that your subscription has run out and you're no longer a member, then renew it on psychictarot.ca, TRIMP. You'll find it in the list of readings that you can hire me for. All right. Who was I next? Who was I reading for next? Jazz. Jazz, you still up there on the YouTube, Starlin. Yeah, you're right. You're my next top. But Jazz is the first top. Here we go. Do. Oh, the star. Jazz. Well, that's hopeful. Oh, followed by the tower. Why are you hoping for a tower? You are hoping that you are wrong about something that's keeping you from moving forward. Except this is an 8 of swords for moving forward. So the only one, this is your thoughts, your thinks are keeping you from moving. Talk about a double. This is a double negative, dude. Like, what are you waiting for? What are you hoping for? Right? And the 4 swords. Is this a divorce? Is this a business ending? What needs to be cut asunder in order for you to move forward? Look at the swords all over here. Ooh. Is this a legal case? What is this? You just put your 2 weeks in. Oh, but right now you don't know this. You kind of feel a little sad. Oh, well, that's your ego. Yeah, but I see. So, all right, so here's the card. So he just put in his 2 weeks. They just put in their 2 weeks, are moving forward, but for some bizarre reason they're feeling sad. Well, here's the thing, right? So we are really two beings inside of ourselves. We are our spirit selves who knows that this is great, this is lovely, this is the opportunity. We want to choose the positive emotion, right? We're moving forward, we're doing what we want to be doing, right? And all of a sudden we are sad and we're like, okay, so why am I sad? I should be really, really happy. And what we don't realize is that the ego, the meat suit, is scared and is afraid of novelty and things that are about to become new because it doesn't know how to be. To catch this? And so you get all in your head and you go, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to feel about this? Where am I going to go? And did you see the weirdness? And this is what you are feeling, right? You're ready for the new, but you're afraid of it. Embrace the fear, right? Behind your greatest fear is your greatest treasure. I know you're not afraid of the new opportunity psychologically, but at the ego meat suit level, you are petrified. You are out of control because you don't know what is going to happen next. And so this is where the alignment comes in. You get into, take a nice deep breath. You get into alignment, and what is about to happen ceases to have any power over you because you're right here, right now. Do you catch this? This is the power. Cut an end to the fear by getting into alignment. This is how this works, you guys. This is easy, right? This is a gift to you. That's where your freedom comes to. I really love this freaking card. So this deck has this extra card that it calls the Millennium, and it basically encompasses the entire deck, which really is the space between the big and the bang. I love this card. And look at you, and you get to write the rules. Jazz, you get to be the one in charge within the framework of the new space. So right? Wait until you have to move, right? Let it come to you. Feel the energy, the power, the space of being in that gap. It fell apart, but you're ready and step into, right? So stay in that alignment zone. You are so doing this, right? Look at this, the King of Cups. And then look at, this is the new job. This is juggling a little bit. Page of Wands. This is, do you have any, is there writing you have to do? Is this painting, drawing? What is this doing at the, right? This is all newness. This stuff that you are gonna learn how to do a specific way that you don't know how to do, and you're gonna have to learn it, right? Because now somebody else can't do it for you because you're the one going to do that. And so if you seek to do that in your deepest joy, most powerful joy, you won't feel the work. You will feel the joy. Learning how to do new silks. Babe, look at this. Look at the needle. Look at you working with these beautiful new fabrics. Can you feel the solidity, the power, think of what you are going to be able to. You and I both know what silk feels like. Now, imagine what these new silks and this new work you are going to be able to do with the way that this fabric folds and folds and flows and moves and feels and drapes. Is that where we're going? Look at this. Look at you. This is you as a designer exploding out of. This is you are going to become such a new creator with what you learn from these silks. Oh my God, I'm so excited, dude. If you are not excited about, get into alignment with this excitement and stay in this anticipation feeling as you go to work, and this is going to be magic for you. Look at that, King of Pentacles. You're going to make so much money at this, Jazz. Oh my God, I can't wait to see your work. Wow. Oh, I love this deck, Jazz. Oh, don't shuffle that. I want to write those cards down. Silks, learning how to sew. Wow, that's a first, by the way, Jazz. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, have you had any opportunity to work with these fabrics ever before? Or is this like totally new, and you don't know what these fabrics are going to be like? I had Deuce of Wands in your focus cards. Wow, these are, dude, these are so much learning. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to put that queen down because that queen is fantastic. This is new. It's all new. Oh my gosh. Well, I got to tell you, I'm excited for you. So, take a picture, and if you're not connected to me on some social, connect to me and show me a picture of what you're working with once you feel comfortable working with them. All right, Cinderella, I don't have you on my list yet. Let's get you on here. Jazz. Princess of Crystal Wands. Silk designer about to be birthed extraordinaire. I feel that. Feel that. I can't wait to see what you learn. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't even know. It's called Crystal something or other. Do I have you'd think on the, here's a suggestion. Tarot deck designers out there, if you see this, if this is your deck, let me know. I've lost the box somehow. But it's Crystal Dreams, I think is what it's called. But oh my God, it's Thoth based. So it is entirely based on the Crowley Thoth energies. Oh, love to you, Jazz. Thank you for letting me read those for you. What great cards. Oh my God, it's going to be a day of success today. Everybody, we've got everybody today so far that we have read for us. Just got to focus in on their abundance. This is what it's all about, you guys. Everybody talks about, you got to get into alignment. You got to live your best life. You got to do this. This isn't about changing your existence. This is about getting so much into right here, right now, and enjoying the juice out of every second that you have, that it doesn't matter what the universe throws at you, you are gonna enjoy the hell out of it. Do you get it? And even if the poop comes, there's a bit of a shock to it, you're so in alignment that you go, oh, poop. Oh, how do we deal with this? Oh, and you learn something new about yourself when you got to deal with harsh realities of life. Because harsh realities we came here for the contrast, guys. We are not here to become monks living, okay, maybe when we're 85, 90, we can be the old guys sitting in an ashram somewhere in steamy, warm, comfy Spain, and minions will bring you tea and biscuits. But that's not how you want to live when you're 20. Okay, you want to live your life, you want to feel your life, you want to enjoy your life. That's what we're here for. Right? When you get old like me, you're supposed to share what you're here for. But unfortunately, way too many people who are old like me or young like me, because I ain't that old, I'll be 60 on my next birthday, haven't learned yet that this is the point. Right? It's not about anything else. It's all about just being one with yourself here now. That's it. That's it. All day, every day. Good morning, Treva. Did you see my last message I wrote to you yesterday? I was looking at that and I thought after you didn't respond, and I thought, geez, I wonder what she took of that, because ego had kicked in there. And I said, okay, well, now I don't remember what the question was. Did you see it? I said, oh, I'll ask her in the morning when she comes in, right? I remember what it was. It was, I asked you, remind me now, I think I said, what happens tomorrow, because you've got something big going on tomorrow that you and I both know about. And Ninja Mama, you are next, by the way. Treva's already on the list. There you are. Treva's here. Who else came in? Liz did not. None of these guys did yet. And then Shandy. And then we go into the list. All right. Here we go. Go. All right. So, and I asked you, Treva, I said, what was happening, remind me what was happening tomorrow. And I was expecting a response, something along the lines of, oh, you haven't told, don't tell them. Jazz, if you want to walk away clean and just walk away, you can do that. But you could even have more fun on your last day. Bring in a cake for everybody and give everybody party hats and do a farewell to yourself from the company, and then leave. And leave them with the cake, and you give them back their grace. And you get to walk away. Spite is the most powerful superpower I have ever discovered, you guys. This is not... Oh, it is. Six of Swords. Hey, can I have a reading? Sorry if you interrupted. Neva, you just joined. Well, welcome, Neva. Yeah, I'll put you on the list. Patience is required, darling. All of my Thoth, you'll notice my Thoth members have a Thoth sign next to their names. We've somehow managed to change it to Trimp, which is tarot reader, in my pocket. But patience is what this will cost you. So my Thoth readers, my Thoth members, the super fans, I should say, my super fans, of which there are 5 currently, automatically get bumped up the list, and they know who they are, because they remind me when they get here. Oh, here I am, because they actually work the shit out of my cards, you guys, which is what they're for. You know, I love it. If you go through 2 weeks and I don't hear from you, that's great. But if you send me a note and you go, I need to breathe, then I know that that it's serving its purpose, right? Ninja Mama. 4 of Cups. This is, does this feel like a hangover? What the hell? What happened? I got to keep an eye on the clock, you guys. It is Remembrance Day. You've got a deadline. What was the 21st? And this is the 8 of Pentacles. This is the Apprentice card, right? So this is, oh my gosh, a reprieve and the Magician. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, dream come true. Oh, are we... what the hell happened? You got, what did you get? What happened here? This is so cool. What great energies. Look at all of the 4s in 2 cards. Look at that. All of the 4s in 2 cards. Wow. This is like to good. This is what are we talking? This is super alignment, right? And you are still nothing from the crown yet, waiting for it to get dismissed. But don't you feel all powerful, and you don't care because you know, right? You already know this is done. Yeah, feel this. This is what this feels like. This is what the super harmony. Now you go, ooh, I created, and it's not the change that you created. Do you feel this? It's this feeling of power that you created, and that was what I was expecting from Triva last night when I asked her, "What? Remind me what's happening tomorrow." This is power. This is personal power being taken back. Do you feel this? And this was done purely through alignment and feeling your way through the right words and the right feelings and the right steps. Do you feel that? This is the goal. This is what we are doing, you guys. This is why I am raising the money for this reading room, because the ability to bring this all day, every day, to you, to your families, to your friends. This is incredible. Oh my God. Jazz, how long can you keep a secret? On the day that you can no longer keep a secret, Jazz, bring a cake in. But look at this. This is now feel your way into it, right? Take all of it. What comes after the eights? The 9. The 9 is about creating the pathway you're going to walk down, where you're going to go, who you're going to talk to, why you're going to talk to, what you're going to do. This is totally on fire, and it creates its own intellectual healing. You heal the ego by healing the soul. Do you get this? Right? See the 4s coming out, and then anything, any challenge that comes up for you, you create. So you know how to uncreate. Do you get it? This is wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my gosh, I love these cards. Hey Graham, how you doing?
Good morning.
Wow. Like this. Seizing of personal power is so cool. Oh, Triva, I can't wait to read your cards. Holy cow. Did I have another Toth come in before you? I didn't see them. Oh, I know it's finished. Dude, it's embrace that feeling. Relax into it and be it. No, 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 no. Relax into it and feel it. If you're worried, you're recreating an opportunity for blockage. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get into alignment. If you feel worried, you go, it's okay. You know, we took care of it, honey. Now, get into alignment with me. All is well. Feel it? You have to comfort the ego self. The ego self is a freaking idiot. It doesn't matter how long you've been in alignment, how great you get at alignment, the ego self is still a freaking idiot. Do you get it? Right. So, you get the worry, you go, oh, okay, why am I thinking that? What am I worried about? Oh, well, this might happen, but we already know that this is in bed and this put together. So now take control of your time, your space, and your place, right? Be here now, always, always. Happy dog, darling. Happy dog, right? You don't want to create what you don't want to create. Why do you want to wish for the stuff you don't want to wish for, right? Thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. These are it's Chuan. This is be the warrior energy, right? You're not looking for a fight, but if a fight comes to you, you are the fight. Do you get it? Be all that you are and not all that you might not be. Do you get it? Feel the difference between those two energies, you guys. Jazz is so excited for the 19th. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't separate those sufficiently. All right, see if I can. This is such a big deck. It's hard to shuffle, you guys. That's what I like about my little Toth. That's why I changed to the little Toth, because this thing is so hard to shuffle too. All right. All right, Ninja Mama. Relax. Super alignment. Holy crowly. All right. Justin is Dixie's, right? Super alignment. I want to write that down. Those cards look, the power of those cards, holy cow. Followed by the Magician, right? Get into alignment and create how you want to feel, right? If you don't want to feel worried about it, don't feel worried about it. Exactly. Louise, good morning. Will your relationship be okay? Well, stick around for a little while, and I am here until noon, and if you are still here when I get to you, we will read for you. Right now, we're reading for Treva, who's one of my Toth. For those of you waiting for a reading, still, if you're Toth, you're automatically, and I do mean the super fans, by the way. If you're not a super fan, you will know you're not a super fan. There's Shandy. There's Ascending Universal Butterfly, Azaza, Amanda B, Cinderella, Neva, and Louise. And I hope I pronounced your name right, Neva. Ooh, look at that. The universe popping out of there. Look at that. Treva. When is the phone call? When is this is why you're making the phone call. The details of the phone call are not important. Look at this. Look at your Jesus. You're going to be walking a tightrope with him. Look at this freaking card. Look at you becoming one with the universe. This is ascension, darling. This is, you are going to get into alignment. You are going to give back grace to all of those people. You're going to forgive them for their idiot little ego suits and all the pain and suffering that they gave to you, because you are love. Do you get this? This is what this phone call is all about. This is you taking your love back and giving it back to them. And I mean the universal love. If you take a close look at this, you will see that there is an infinity symbol just below the Jesus-like character on this card. And look at the super harmony of alignment. And this is the promised crown. I don't even know this parable all, but this is the crown of, and this is Jesus is about to put the, you take your love back and you give them their love back through this phone call today. And I swear to all that is holy that your Jesus will put that crown on your own head. All right? You got to get into so complete alignment with this. This is you. This is all you. And you have that much love and that much generosity. Do you feel this? All right. Don't fight this. This is your natural state, right? Do not let your ego head control this. The reason that you have to do this is because you need, in order to give them back their love, you need to take your love back. And who loves you? I love you. Jesus loves you, and you love you, and you love you so much. You have nothing but love to give to these people. Do you feel that? I freaking love this card. Holy. And I love that. In case you guys didn't look real close, it's a female Jesus character, baby. This is you, Treva. This is you. All right? You're not doing this because you're a martyr. You're doing this because you need to dot the I's, cross the T's, and put reality into place so that you can, this love that you have, you can give back to them, because the wrong has been righted. Do you feel that? Right? This isn't about you. This is about us. And know this going in there. So let me read the cards. I'm getting chills from this card for you, honey. Oh my God. So in case you're wondering about the Jesus theology, I'm a Unitarian Universalist. I am a witch, and I believe that I am God. So, all right. But if you need a God to be outside of yourself, because your Christian theology or your Muslim theology or your whatever theology gives you gods, I've met most of them. I've met Baron Samedi. I've met Callie. She's cool. She wears the necklaces of the skulls of her dead husbands on a necklace around her neck. Okay, gods are no more, no bigger, no more powerful than you and I are. We are one, right? Even in the Bible, I believe it's verse 21, chapter 1. God says his name is I am. Well, when I first understood the meaning of the words I am, I knew it. And ergo, and God only had one son, so who am I, right? I dropped a card for you, darling. And this is the Ten of Wands, right? So this is the new beginning. The challenge, this is the ending, this is the new beginning. This is the tens are the full energy. This is what you have been living towards, creating, aligning yourself for, to end, and feel the power of love propelling you forward to give it back in such a way that you get to rise above it. Do you feel that, Triva? Wow. Wow. You're gonna go. I hope this renders right before your phone call, and you could go back and listen to this all over again right before the phone call, because this is the goal. This is the completion, right? And there's the ending. Does this end up somehow financially in your favor, because it gives you physical completion, and you need to put more energy into. So you need to decide what you're going to do about that. There's this will create a decision for you to make, and your choice at that point is you can do it harsh. Well, that's the Ten of Pentacles, right? This is a Deuce of Swords. This is a Deuce of Wands. You can do it with love. You can do it with fear. Those are the only two emotions that actually exist. Get it? Love, fear. Stick to love. Love is your superpower, right? I love that the love inside of these crystals looks like chili peppers. I'm sure if Baron Samedi were going to come in here and check these out, he'd go, yeah, these are cool. Oh my gosh, who we got next? Oh, let me know what happens after your phone call, honey. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Well, however you go after this, work it out with, so that this works out, so that both of you get, maybe this is just a written apology as opposed to a financial settlement. I mean, and maybe it's a financial settlement and not just an apology, right? Or not criminal charges, right? Yeah, this looks financial, especially with this 10, right? So how you going to do it? But you're going to do it. You got to do it. You got to put more effort and energy into it. This is going to happen. How you going to do it? You're going to do it in alignment, all right, with love. This is the key, you guys. In alignment with love. I'm keeping those cards. 10 of Pence, because that's the money card, you guys. That is the money. Dude, you got your health back. You got your mental sanity back. You got your power back. And you got You didn't tell me about the photographs yet. That's crazy. Right? You already know, right? So the Deuce of Wands comes up here specifically because you already know. I love it, right? But even if you do it, look at this. You'll notice that there's a blue rose where the two swords cross. So there's still, however you choose to do it, so long as you stay in alignment, how it results on their end is not your problem. Do you get this? You are doing this because it's right for you, and it's the right thing to do, and because it's yours to do, right? And it never should have been taken away from you. And I'm sorry if this puts somebody in. I'm seeing potential prison bars here, but this is to be negotiated here, guys. You could go to jail, or you could pay me. I could see that being a negotiation, but stay in the love. Do you need them to go to jail for what they did? Or do you just want payback, right? Find your happy place. Find your happy negotiation place, because I'm pretty sure they don't want to go to jail either. Not at their ripe old ages. Pa ha ha ha. Yeah, right? Yeah. No, I think, even so. And right, you were 7 to 10. This is payback. Right? Oh, even better, right? So, yeah, well, I think the old man needs to make something right, and a physical apology is good, and make sure that he never touches anybody ever again. Right? It's not about age at that. It's physical. Well, there you go. Oh, no, you're going to get paid, babe. You're going to get seriously paid, right? You just got to go all the way through it. But either way, you know, go all the way through with love. Sue the SOB. Did I say that? I did too. Yeah. Oh, I pity the fool. I pity the fool. See, people like that are why I have a wicked back fist, darling. Oh, love to you. Let me know what happens after the phone call. This should be good. All right, who we got up? Shandy, are you still kicking around here waiting for? Now watch, we're going to go pretty quickly through the names here. Because usually once I go through a couple of... Fight with Life invites you to co-host. I have no idea who that is, but thank you, no. So I'll get a 10-minute delay, and then they'll start sending me. Well, you got the trilogy job. Ooh. Have you interviewed for it already, Nicole? Something tells me that you already know. You're super excited. I just bumped you up at 10 of Cups. Yeah. I think you will, Nicole. All right. Mary, get you on the list. Nicole, I think you're going to get the job. Have you interviewed for it yet? Elaine, 532. She's frozen. I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Followed the live creator, didn't complete the Heart Me mission. You can let them know they can get daily bonus points. There's daily missions? What's the Heart Me mission? I unfroze now. Frozen. Okay. Oh, Nicole, I was saying, I pulled a single card. And I got the Magician. So, it struck me like you already think, beyond all thinking, that you got the job. Which usually puts me in pause. And I would have just said, yeah, you get the job. But, I pulled 2 more cards and I got the third one was the 10 of Pentacles. So, I don't know if you got this job, but they might offer you a job for sure. Or somebody else will, which is even more interesting. And you'll like it. So, good luck to you. Ooh, Shandy. Did Shandy even come up for air there? Good. Shandy, where are you? That's who we were looking for. Shandy seems not to still be here. So we go to Ascending Universal Butterfly, who's watching on the YouTube. So you still there, darling? Ascending Universal Butterfly. Hey, welcome, Nicole. Let me know if you get the job or how soon you start working, if it's a different job or if it's the same one. And are you a manifester, Nicole? Just curious about that. Because, just curious. Are you a manifester? Ascending Butterfly is there. Good. All right. We are in the game. How's the delay? Ascending Universal Butterfly. Make sure that you are watching live and not with a couple of seconds delay, because there's already a delay on YouTube. But if you're watching a render as opposed to the live, it'll take even longer to respond than you know. All right. So Shandy appears to no longer be here. Okay, so I don't know what the daily bonus points after completing all the daily missions are, you guys. I had nothing to do with that, I swear to God. And I highly recommend that if you are, if you want to join the super fans, that you do so at psychictarot.ca and not here on TikTok, because it's yeah, most of it's going into the Trump family pockets as opposed to mine. So we want to raise money for my reading room, and this raising it for the Trumps doesn't raise money for my reading room. So there you go. So Shandy is not showing up for air at all. So we gonna read for Universal Butterfly. Hi, Steven. How you doing? All right. And I still don't know what the Heart Me missions are. Thank you for the follow. I highly recommend you guys. Aw, thank you. I highly recommend that y'all follow me on YouTube. because YouTube is going to be where it's at come January. All right. When I finish the shows and I stabilize, TikTok is going to discover that it doesn't get the grace and value of my attendance anymore. And so if you are a member of the Toth, make sure that you connect with me either direct by text or on my socials so you can get me. And we'll go from there. Steven, how you doing? I will put you on the list, darling. We are here until noon. I read here, good heavens, every Tuesday from 9 o'clock till noon Eastern time. I'm just outside of Montreal. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, tapping is clapping. In the YouTube sense, I believe you tap on the chart in the bottom corner, the heart in the bottom corner. Anyway, patience is required. I'll put you on the list, and we'll get to you. Oh my, universal butterfly, Ace of Cups. What do you want? There's the first question I got for you is, what do you want? All right. Now, I know you're practicing alignment and you want this power and you want to feel the completion all day, every day. And you're good at it. You get into it, you get into alignment. And the question is, now what? And this is when you do your creation. This is when you do your emotional healing, right? Anything done outside of alignment doesn't happen. Do you catching this? So my question to you becomes, do you know what you want? And your immediate response should be, I want to get into alignment. And if that is the response, your immediate response then becomes, I am. Good morning, Susan. How are you, darling? You've done a lot of, oh, I see that, right? Okay. But this is your next question, right? Here you are. You're solid. You're base. You've got it going on. Your alignment is working. You are manifesting. Now I want to help you take it to the next level, right? So my first question to is, what do you want? And your first response to me, it needs to be, I want to get into alignment so I can really know what I want. Do you feel where I'm pushing you here? Anything that you want, anything you want to be, anything that you want to do, you want to create from this alignment space. Everything else doesn't exist. It has no power. It has no veracity to your reality. This needs to be, you need to perceive, you need to choose your point for perception. Yes, exactly. So now feel this. I want you to take a nice deep breath, and I want you to feel the universe and the point of creativity that spills out the middle of you. Feel the power and energy flow into your fingers as you create. Can you feel it? Can you feel your body start to charge up with the energy of anticipation? And if you say, yes, I don't need to pull any more cards, this is why you came in here this morning. Do you get it? It vibrates. We're looking for vibrations. You want to vibrate with the voice of the universe. This is the point of your exercise, guys. Right? That's what you're looking for. None of the rest of it matters. All the rest of it is let go of it. Get into alignment. It answers every single question. Everyone. No question is not answered when you get into alignment. They are immediately and instantly resolved, right? Just by being there. You get it? Do you have a specific question? Do I need to pull more cards for you? Right? The sun. It creates a queen of crystal lasers. You already know this. You just got to decide. All you got to do is make the decision to actively get into alignment. You want to create your universe. This is how. Get into alignment, then create. That's it. And do not be tied to the outcomes. You have no control over the creation. You can only ask that it be created. You can only put the energy, the resolve into having it happen. Okay? It starts now. And it's always now. It's only ever now. That's all that exists. You get this? This is it. Put your energy into right here, right now. All your effort, everything, all your thought, all your feeling, all your physical energy, all your spiritual energy into right now, and boom, you own it, you create it, you are it. You get it? You guys get this? This is why you keep coming back in here, because at a certain point you get it, right? And once you get it, man, it's the easiest thing. And once you get to my age, you get these hot flashes. I'm about to strip here on TikTok. Sorry, guys. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. All right. Oh, wow. Good morning for alignment and things coming together. Lots of people are figuring out how to do alignment. And I'll tell you what, you guys, the more people we get doing this alignment thing, as time goes by, the better this world. You know, all the crazies and all the wackadoos and all the insanity that we like to think about and makes us crazy, there's a point at which the alignment becomes the thing, right? And when you get to that point where the alignment becomes the thing and you become committed to it, all the rest of it just falls into place, because when it doesn't happen your way, you're in alignment. So it's okay. All right. It's not the way I wanted it, but it's different, right? It's not devastating. It's not, you know. I keep freezing. How bizarre. I don't know why it's doing that. But this is, you guys, follow me on YouTube, because starting in January, I won't be here. And if you are a paid Toth member, you guys, when you come up for renewal, do not renew on here. Renew on the tarot reader in my pocket at psychictarot.ca. All right, because it's right here on the YouTube's up there. Thank you, Butterfly, darling. So just so you know, I'm not, any of the money that I raise through tarot reader in my pocket is to pay for the reading room, which basically creates this reading room. There is the idea is to have a physical reading room wherever I happen to be, so that I can share this with you all day, every day. Now I get to prove to TikTok that I am real, and I am here, and I am alive. And I hope it fit. It did. I have to drop a puzzle piece into a little tiny slot, and the fingers are not made for be sliding across. They need I need fingernails that I can use, so that I could use the fingernail like a mouse on a phone. That would be very useful, you know. All right, assembly, universal butterfly. Yeah, get into alignment and start with, what do I want, right? So if you're picking apart something that's broken or something that's hurt, it's like, what do I want from that, right? Like what you just listened to, what I was talking to Treva in her fixing what's going on for her, right? It's the same sort of energy. What do you want out of this? I want wholeness. I want completeness. I want a freaking apology. Do you think he's going to mean an apology? No, but he's got a shit ton of money, and he can make my life much better, and that will make me feel much better for an apology. So yeah, make him pay for what he did to me. Absolutely. Right? You gotta, sometimes spite is your power energy, but you gotta feel your be here now, right? And the that's the only way that you can honestly make somebody else understand you're taking back your power, is by taking back your power. So it's, what do I want? And you gotta want it from here, because if you want it from here, it's the toddler brain, it's the pain, it's the fear, it's the anxiety that wants, right? That's not what we want. We do not want to operate. My girlfriend Mary calls it the monkey brain. And now you're wondering who Mary is. Mary is my partner in crime with Tarot Phenoms, and she would become the one of the on-site readers here at the reading room when we eventually get it open. But TikTok keeps taking away our revenues, and so, which is weird, but so we took it back and we'll do it this way instead. So here we go. What do you want? Ace of Cups. I love that card. Azaza, you still hanging out, darling? All right. Azaza, Azaza. I'll read you the list, guys, if you are waiting for a reading. I've got 2 hours left. We're going to take a moment of silence today, and I'll explain that at noon. Hi, Azaza. Are you in alignment, honey? We're going to do a moment of silence for Remembrance Day at 11 o'clock, if you guys don't mind. And our ghosts who we are honoring for having given up their lives so we can live in a free and... You're going, Elaine! How unfortunate. I will, if you are coming back later, I can keep you on the list until you come back. But, if you don't, have a great day. I'm back here every Tuesday, 9 a.m. till noon, until January. The YouTube channel has the same name, Pepper Fire Tina, and or Tina Brooks. You will find me. I'm hard to miss. I was going to read the list. Yeah, so after I read for Azaza, I've got Amanda B. And this is unless any... Elaine, let me read the list. Amanda Cinderella, who's watching up on TikTok. Neva, Louise, Elaine, Stephen, and then GMC. So it's a bit of a list, you guys. And unfortunately, unless you're on the superfan list, patience is your requirement. And like I said, I'm here for 2 hours. Elaine, you are, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say maybe 20 minutes, darling, maybe a half an hour. All right, there you go. It's Veterans Day and their wonderful service to this country. Absolutely, all of our countries. Fun part. I'll tell you guys all about it at 11 o'clock after we do the moment of silence, if you're still here, and we'll talk about a little bit of politics. I know, and I'll tell you guys over the morning. We'll talk a little bit about the ostriches. I have been obsessed with the ostriches. Is anybody else following the ostriches? We'll talk about the ostriches. Okay, Azaza, let's change your life this morning for the better. You read about that. I got all the details, man. I obsessed over it. I went, what the hell? So I'm in food safety, right? So this strikes very, very close to home. I mean, I do farm inspections on behalf of the local co-op, and all of a sudden these guys want to kill a whole flock of ostriches. Except the ostriches are special. We'll come back to the ostriches. Azaza. Ooh. Princess of Crystal Lasers. Look at you creating something wonderful out of nothing. Queen of Crystal Wands. Hey, you having issues with your mama? 8 of Pentacles. Oh, is this your boss? You want to stick it to your boss? What am I looking at here? What is this? So I got the Princess of Crystal Lasers. And the no issue with mom, and you're not working. Are you looking for work? Are you trying to find work? So this is it's not you want to stick it to the queen. You're a stay-at-home mom of 4. Oh. So this is a different, you are looking for work though. Have you, and the doing the stay-at-home mom thing for work doesn't cut it? Does that not count as work where you are? Or do you need more income? Do you perhaps, what, if you could do anything that you all day, every day to make your money. You need the income. I get it. You need to make this income. What is the easiest, most fun, most comfortable way for you to get it? And can you do it? You don't want to go out to work. You want to work from home. Is that right? What can you do from home that would allow you to create the income that you need? Right. Um, so there's lots of things that you can do. This is crazy. This is where my life experience gets to come into help for you. Back in the day, before my first husband died, I ran bulletin boards for Yahoo and for Simpatico here in Canada. Simpatico doesn't exist anymore, and I don't know what happened to the Yahoo boards. I'm sure they still exist, but I ended up, when my husband committed suicide, I kind of cocooned a little bit and stopped. But I ran a specific board for called Stay-at-Home Moms, and it was specifically helping stay-at-home moms figure out how to increase their income so they could stay at home. So, what are you good at? What can you do from home? Would you? What is the What is the energy behind the idea behind perhaps, or the emotion behind bringing in other people's kids and let them pay you, say $10 a day for their kid? Does that work for you? What about doing? Can you do create documents? There, you could do medical document clearing for systems. There's an element of sort of doing it on top of what you're currently doing. You've got a living space problem. I see. And is the living space prohibits you being able to work within the space? Is that my understanding? So you need to somehow be out of the space in order to do the work to create the income that you are capable of creating. Is that my understanding? What do you do? Do you need a reading room? Is that what it is? Babysitting won't work. I get you. Housekeeping, cleaning other people's houses, will that work or no? Because that's the sort of thing you can bring the kids, let them play in the person's yard, or I'm getting it's a Princess of Crystal lasers. You have a 2 year. No, that won't work. They're not old enough to play by themselves. So it needs to be something that you can do while the kid is napping. While the kids, do you have daycare in your area that allows you to work in spite of having a 2 year old? Because I'll tell you what. Getting your kids socialized makes them better people. Daycare is wonderful because it gets your kid playing with other kids, learning how to play with other kids, learning how to play, right? This strikes me as you have an ability to. Do you work with crystals? What do you work with, Azaza? What do you do? If you could do anything that you could do actually and actually make money on it, what are you doing? Are you writing? Are you painting? Are you drafting? Just straight manifesting? But you got a dozen ideas of how you can create this money, yeah? Do all of them. Do all of them. Worst thing, if there are free, as long as they are legit ideas, there's that every 10 minutes, eh? Does this make sense? Like, feel your way into creating, like, oh, I wish I could offer you Peppermaster. I've been wanting to set up a system where you could introduce people to Peppermaster, and then they would turn off. Thank you. You think they'd do that on my first, no, I'm not interested. But no, they gotta, sorry. You've gotta be what you are capable of creating, right? So, like, I couldn't walk out of here tomorrow morning and I don't know, work in a china shop. I'm too clumsy to work in a china shop. You know what I mean? So it's sometimes it's a case of knowing I can't do those things. What can I do? And then figuring out ways to do it. The swords come out. This is knowledge based. This is knowledge creation based. There is, there are organizations that you can work for, just in the gay community. And I mention this because of the rainbows here, where you actually have a paid position, but they have a daycare within that community center, so that there's an opportunity for you to find work. Maybe do you do bookkeeping? Do you do accounting, filing, secretarial skills? What can you do, right? Where can you do them so that it fits within your family? Look at this tree, right? This tree freaking looks like a Christmas tree, right? You get to create this, right? This is about how do what can I do? Is this sewing? Can you sew? Can you crochet? Can you make stuff, sell them on, right? If it's baked goods, contact your local food safety organization. Say, I want to make baked goods and sell them to raise money for Christmas. Do it safely, right? But yeah, what can you do? This is the question. Azaza, do it. Put it together. I could see you actually changing your financial position based on these cards solidly before Christmas by focusing on whatever this is. What is this? You know it. Look at that, a 3 of Cups. You are right. So you know what I'm talking about. Put your focus on it. Go all in. Do it, do it, do it. Yeah. This is, and don't think about what might happen. Focus on doing it, right? And if you needed to share it on the socials, share it to me on the socials, then I will share it around on the socials. But this is you already know what to do. Do more of it and get it out there, right? You can if it's based on completed projects, okay, you can get it out there. First project will complete on this date. Get it now. Do pre-ordering and stuff, right? You can do all that stuff on a laptop while you got the kids sitting in front of you. Busy doing puzzles or whatever. You get a 2-minute, 5-minute window with a 2-year-old, right? You can bring them over to the park. You just got to keep an eye on them. But you can work around them in safe situations. You know what I mean? And when you need to do the key focused work, do it while they're napping. Do it while dad is home. Do it in the evening instead of watching Murdoch Mysteries, And if you guys don't know what Murdoch Mysteries is, find it, watch it. It's one of the best series I've ever watched. So much fun. But this is all about focus and doing what you already know to do. So do this, get it done. And I could see you if the page of crystal lasers comes here. If you do as well as I believe that this feels that you can do between now and Christmas, my dear, that in January, when everything is calmed down, you should be writing yourself a business plan and do this for a living, right? Because look at this celebration as your shadow card. All you got to do is choose to do it, right? And there's your business plan. Make it happen. Make it happen. You're the one in charge, Azaza. Nobody else. Nobody else. Just focus and do the business. I love this. Do the business. And it's an 8 of Pentacles because it's the Apprentice card. This is the creation. This is putting it together. Right between now and Christmas, doing this, whatever you're putting together now, this is your test run. If you can do okay between now and Christmas, then you know. You get it? This is just your test run. So put all your efforts into the test run because this is do or die. You know what I mean? Do the test run like your life counts on it because it does. All right, good luck to you. Who's next? I didn't have any of y'all new Amanda B. Are you still here? Morning, Jess Gwen. How are you, darling? Shall I put you on my list? Amanda B, of course you were here. You know how it works. All right, those of you who are new here, you'll notice that Amanda B is wearing a Toth symbol that gets you bumped to the top of the list. If you are on the super fan, how do you become a super fan? It costs you money, and you join. And if you want to be a super fan, you're going to go over to psychictarot.ca and scroll down my page until you find a link to Tarot Reader in My Pocket, TRIMP, and you're going to sign up. And if you sign up, then we will bump you up to the top of this list, and that is how you become a top of the list. All right, you are doing dishes, but you are procrastinating. You can't possibly be procrastinating if you are doing dishes, unless you are doing dishes to avoid doing something slightly more important than doing dishes. But doing dishes, I'm a food safety expert. Doing dishes is important. As a matter of fact, CFIA came in here at one point and said to me that you couldn't just take the dishes while you were prepping dinner and throw them into the sink. I said, well, that's you know, it's this, we're doing the prep, and then the dishes get washed. And he said, no, you can't do that. The dishes have to be done immediately. And we sort of laughed at him and said that how does that work? I'd need a full-time person just to do the dishes. And he said, well, in a big company they would do that. So we had to write food safety protocols to protect that. So yeah, crazy. Anyway, wash your dishes. That's not procrastinating. That's food safety. You're welcome. All right, Amanda B. And this is how we change your lives. Guys, we're here until noon today. Oh, 9 of Swords. Well, I talk about, talk about sticking roses in your bouquets. Followed by the 8 of Pentacles. This is sort of backwards and forwards. And then the Hierophant. What am I looking at here? Amanda, good heavens. Are you concerned that you're going to be given walking papers or a raise? What am I looking at? This is 9 of Swords is when your situation is so heavy that you can't see the forest for the trees. What am I looking at, Amanda B? And you've got so much work to do. You know you've got to do it. And the Hierophant looks like a deadline. And you're afraid you're not going to make this deadline. Is that what I'm looking at? What is this? Is this your deadline? And you're staying optimistic. Whose deadline? Is this your deadline or is this your boss's deadline? Because this looks to me like you are getting all the work. You're freaking out because it's a shit ton of work. You are getting it all done. You are doing it really, really well. Everything's going. You know it. You're just afraid that the boss doesn't know it. Is that what this is? Because this is a fear card, right? This is a chaos. Oh, it's your chaos. Okay, it's your deadline. Do you like it? What don't you like about it? Here, let's focus on this. Can you do better? Let's focus on it. What do the cards say? Oh, dude, I've got you already making a decision. The only way, is it the money holding you back, or you just don't know how you're going to tell the boss? Is this a new position and you just really don't like it? Because you don't have to say a word until after you have already accepted a new position, and then you can go back and say, hey, I'm giving you 2 weeks. And they'll say, well, pack your desk and leave now, which is what they usually do. And if they don't, you stick around the next 2 weeks. You're putting it off until after the holidays. And this is why I'm getting the ace. You already made the decision. Do you know where you're going next? Or is this just, I don't care, I'm going anyway. Ha 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 ha. And either way, it's going to be way better for you. You have no idea. You are just going anyway. Well, that's perfect. So your alignment is your best friend. Look at this. This is, right, get into alignment and feel your way through where you're going to go, because you will succeed. And yeah, so in case you were double guessing yourself, this is a pause. You do some research, figure out what it is that you want to do. What can you do? You have an opportunity anywhere you wish, and you know it. So take the time over the Christmas holidays after you give your notice, so that you come back after the Christmas holidays. And look at this. You're writing your own ticket. And is this a partnership? Is this a possibility for a partnership with somebody? Because this looks like a partnership. If you communicate it in the right way, you can create this. I don't know what that is. You figure out what that is, but that could be very interesting for you. Ooh, feel your way through it. Look at this High Priestess. Holy crowley. This is like an incubation. Treat this like an incubation period between now and January, when you know that you are going to be free to write your own story. But this is it. You get to create this. I got this ace. This High Priestess looks so much like an ace of knowledge. It's crazy. But this is all of that. This is incubation. This is no. You're not pregnant, are you? This is just creation. This isn't a baby, is it? Because that'd change your life. Well, you better create a business. Yeah, it looks like a partnership. Seriously. Watch you fall desperately in love with somebody, get married, and by January you're pregnant. That would blow my mind over these cards. This is a whole new. I'm not getting a tower here. I know. Take this fear, put this fear in your back pocket, and choose this time. Use this time. Oh, you have been working a side hustling, right? This is it. You already know that come January, this side hustle is in place. Take this time to practice staying in. Focus on the roses, not the thorns. Do you get this? The roses are focus on the work. Do the work. Keep focus on the side hustle. Have you written this business plan yet, right? You've got this now. You've got this 2 months to finish doing the work that's going to put you out and free you at this time. Oh, and where are you, Amanda? Are you in Canada? You guys may not know this. If you're planning on leaving a job, you want to do it in such a way so that you work the usually scheduled shift both before and after a stat holiday, so you get paid for the stat holiday. Okay, Amanda's in Ohio, so I have no clue what your statutory holidays information even remotely looks like. But if you're in Canada, you'll get paid for it. So make sure that your resignation occurs after the January 1st holiday, but it doesn't happen for you. Navneet, good morning, darling. I don't know if Harris has feelings for you, but if you can be nice and patient and wait a good long while, I can ask that question of my cards for you. But we're on a list, and hang in there. And we'll get to you, Amanda B. Focus on the side gig. That's that High Priestess, man. This is all about your creation, right? I want it to be this is treat this creation, Amanda, that you were putting together like it's your baby, because it is. This is everything that you want it to come to be. Cinderella, you still there, darling? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Charlie Angel, let me get you on there. How you doing, darling? I haven't seen you in a little while. Cinderella. So, I'm like picking up heavy balls. Thank you, Louise. Going once, going twice. Third call for Cinderella. Where are you, darling? Lots of changes. Oh, well, cool. I look forward to seeing what the cards have to say about all your changes. Well, it looks like Cinderella is not on deck, unfortunately. None of my Toth have squeaked in there. They would have said something. Neva, are you still here, darling? Neva, where are you? See, sometimes you do a couple of readings and then all of a sudden you discover that people who came in wanted a reading didn't want to stick around long enough to get one. No patience. No patience in this world, you guys. Socialize your children, people. Patience is a virtue. Neva. Going once, going twice. See, this is how it works. Louise, are you still here? Look at that. Hey, Louise. See? Quicker than you thought. And you thought you were going to be waiting another 10 minutes. I hope Elaine is still there because she's next on the list and she was concerned it was going to take forever to get to her. Whoop. Oh, it didn't jump out. It tried. Alright, let's see what we can do for you, Louise. Alright, Louise, darling. Ooh, 7 of Swords. I like to call this the thug card. This is like a curiosity card. It's a heavy duty fear card. It can be curiosity if you choose to see the situation curiously. And then I get the Page of Crystal Spheres. Oh, that's interesting. And then I got the Queen of Crystal Lasers. All right, so Page of Pentacles. Do you need a financial advisor? Are you having issues with your finances by any chance? What am I looking at? Or do you not necessarily need a financial advisor, just concerned that over, is this debt that I'm looking at? What is this anxiety? What is this? Oh, I see. And have you spoken to a lawyer and or a financial advisor? And is there legal documents required for such a breakup? Do you need to sign papers to finalize this breakup? Not yet. Okay. But you know that this breakup is coming. I highly recommend that. Where are you, Louise? Maybe I know stuff that you don't know that I know. Not yet, though. Do you know what your rights and responsibilities are where you live vis-a-vis a breakup of such? Okay, so I can't help you with the legal statutes. They're going to be similar to mine. They'll be similar to the states. I'm lagging. Oh, Cinderella, you're not locked. Check the bottom corner of your screen, and you are watching on a delay. If you can bump that up so that you are watching live, I will read for you right after I read for Louise, okay? England, you have a joint property together. Okay. Oh, and this is why I'm, yeah, so you got to dig in the dirt. Do you want to keep, do you wish to keep this piece of dirt? Is it a piece of dirt or is it a building? Because this is going to require, you do want to keep it, but you don't have the money to buy it from the other person. Is that correct? No, I mean you. This is all about you. The 7 of Swords. You have the 7 of Swords is the thugs. It's the stinky thinking card. It is the card about this is intellectual anxiety over your situation. And it's followed by the Princess of Crystal Spheres. And I mean, literally, this is about digging in the dirt. So your task, because you are possibly looking at a split up over this piece of property, that you really need to know what your rights and responsibilities are vis-a-vis a landowner where you live, who's in landowning with another partner. And it may or may not have different specificities because of where you are, but when you know, you have no more thugs because you know all the details. Does this make sense? This may not happen is what you're suggesting. It's ugly right now, but it may or may not happen. But when you know your rights and responsibilities, this ceases to be anxiety because you know. You get it? Knowledge is power. Find out what you have. Find out. Talk. You must know somebody, real estate agent. You must have a friend somewhere in England who knows what the legal situation is when you are trying to separate to, have a chat with them, take them out for tea, say, I need to pick your brain. This is a hypothetical. I just want to have my rights and responsibilities. You don't even necessarily have to take, if you know them close enough, you just go, hey, where do I go to find out what I need to know? If I wanted to break this down, or I needed to pay it, how I can find my way through this, because it's real estate. What is because you're going to have tax implications. There's, I don't know what capital gains may be. If it's an income property, if it's, what if they want to keep it and you don't? Can you split it into two? Can it be two separate properties, but you wouldn't want to be next to them, sort of energy, right? But this Lover's card says that there's a good possibility that whatever you're going through is going to be settled to your satisfaction. And then I got the Queen of Crystal Spheres, and this is you sitting on your, this suggests that should it break down, if you set this up correctly, you end up in ownership of the piece of land and you get to do with it. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. There is work involved. There is conversations involved. There's ugliness, miscommunication going on right now. The two of you can get together. You can get down in the dirt and say, hey, listen, why isn't this working? I want to know, are we working together to come apart, or are we working together to come together? Because I'm laying seeds and I want to plant and I want to grow, and this is, and if you don't want to work it out, then I need to know about it. But this is a 7 and this is a 6. And this is about working it out and bringing it together. And there's an ace between these two cards. And that ace can be, like the page. You got to open that conversation. Go, listen, this is hard. This is painful. I'm having stinky thinking. We are not communicating sufficiently for the partnership that we have. We need to communicate better. And if we can't communicate better, then we need to make a decision. And if you can't communicate with me, then I will make the decision for me. 30 years, then he can't communicate. Why not? Right? If this isn't going to happen, right? This is a partnership. This isn't a you versus the world. This is you and they versus the world. And if they're not in on the they, then this needs to be put to bed. And how do you put this to bed? You find your responsibilities. But before you decimate this, you take the knowledge and the desire that you want. And if you were here, I don't know where you are exactly, Louise, but if you were here in Quebec, you would have to go through 6 sessions of counseling with somebody before you could break down the marriage here in Quebec. Yes, I do, Christina, and I can pop you onto it, my darling. You aren't married. You just have, okay. But again, married or not married, you have ownership of a piece of property between the two of you, and you have been living essentially common law. So there are legal issues that you need to be aware of, know about, and be competent to be able to speak of in your own personal situation, and know that if we're going to break down, let's break this down correctly, and I want to keep this, so let's discuss this. If we're not going to break down, let's put this together and get it so that this is working for me, because this mess, this lack of communication, this stinky thinking that's going on, this isn't working for me. Does that make sense? So that you got to focus on that. Get that 7 of crystals, put it out on the table and go, listen, this isn't working. We are a partnership. We are a married couple. We have been friends for 30 years. How long were you together before? If you were 5 years together before you married, you've been friends for 35 years. What the hell is going on that you suddenly, and $20, whatever it is that's in their head, it's because they're in their ego self, can't get into alignment with themselves, and they are bringing the ugly part of themselves to the table, and you are allowing it because you are not in alignment yourself. And this is what we create in our midst, is the stinky thinking, and it's like, I can't live, this is ugly, this can't go on like this. And rather than trying to put it together and communicating with each other, it gets colder and emptier, and space gets wider and wider. So the trick is to create the communication and narrow the gap, right? So that 7 of Swords needs to be dealt with, right? Are we just playing house, or are we working as a couple? Because if we're not working as a couple, I can be real powerful without having to consult with you. So are we just roommates, or are we a power couple? Let's be a power couple again. Good luck to you. Cinderella came up for air. Are you still there, honey? Did you fix your lag on did you bump up to make sure that you are on a live chat with us now? Cinderella. And it's longer than 10. There's a huge... I gotta figure out this lag on YouTube, you guys. Because it is insane. Hi. All right. Cinderella. We got you. Good. All right. So it looks to be a good 10 to... good 10-second lag. So try to keep your answers as short as you can, Cinderella. And we'll try and get these cards. You are on live. Good, 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 good. That's what I wanted to hear. All right. We got... Oh, the tower. Did you... What happened? Ooh, followed by... Did you recently lose a job? Oh, my God. What happened to you? Holy crap. Which turns out to be crazily... I'm going to tell you honestly, this is the best thing that could have ever happened to you. You just got to choose to see it this way. What happened to you? Do you know what you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Cinderella. What happened to you that suddenly... Cinderella's on YouTube, GMC. What happened to you that suddenly has you going, oh my God, how did I not see that coming? And you are all in your head. And did somebody scam you? Do you feel like you got scammed? What happened here? Because this is the craziest tower ever, you guys. If any of y'all read tarot cards, take a look at this tower. It looks like a cauldron, like you would cook the non-native people who come to your village. Back in the day, right? But if you get up real close to the card, yes, by all your jobs, holy crap. Well, this actually turns out to do you a favor, Cinderella, and let's figure out why. I'm going to go into the shadow cards next. But you are sitting here thinking that this is the worst possible thing that could ever happen to you. Yes or no? You're like, holy crap, what am I gonna do now? And this is total chaos. Yeah. So talk about being thrown from the frying pan into the fire, right? But check this out. This is the craziest tower I've ever seen. Look at the power that comes out of the center of this fire, right? Look at this power of self. Serious job losses and being ripped off. Oh, no. Oh, I hate that. It was talk about that. Did somebody offer you a job and you went, oh great, I need a job, and then they ended up ripping you off financially and you still don't have a job? Is that what happened? Ugh. All right. Look at this. This is the goddess Kali. All right. This is you taking control, Cinderella. This is you. Yeah. All this crap is happened, but you need to choose your alignment. You're gonna take a nice deep breath. Do you practice law of attraction? Do you practice alignment with us here, Cinderella? I want you to take a nice deep breath, and I want you to relax into right here, right now. I want you to feel Cinderella is the most amazing Cinderella in the entire world. I want you to feel that moment of perfection of self, and tell me if you can feel your power in your chest. Can you feel it? Yeah. This is oddly doing you a favor, and I don't know why. Can you feel your personal power here, Cinderella? Don't focus on the details. Focus on the moment. Can you feel your personal power in this situation? Because I need you to feel for it, because you're gonna need it. Right? Yes, you can feel this. All right. So can you feel this power of you are gonna get this back. This is gonna get back, come high or hell water. You feel it? Now, get this out of your head. You didn't lose anything because you're gonna get it back. Get this out of your head. You didn't lose anything because you're gonna get it back. Do you get this? All right. Let's see what your shadow cards tell you to push you off. Look at this. 3 of Wands. Do you have a lawyer? Do you have a friend who is capable of doing the legal aspects of this? You're going to get together with them. You're going to find out, as I just told. Who did I read before? Louise. Right? You're going to focus on your rights, your responsibilities, and you're going to go after what's yours. You're going to create the grace and the power by taking your own. What are you waiting for? You should have already done this. How long has this been? This is, you're thinking, you're hanging out here going, oh, I've been screwed and there's nothing I can do about this. Is that what you're thinking? Dude, this is get into alignment and feel your way through it. Look at this. I'm going to shove you off a cliff. This is you have took it as a loss and a lesson. No, no. Dude, you need a lawyer. You need to you need to put something in writing and say, no, you can't do this. Give me back my money. Why was this a lesson for you? Why isn't it a lesson for them? They're not allowed to scam you out of your money. What happened? Because this is a tower. This says that you have been, it's been 4 years. You want to open a cafe bar. Yeah. And so how come you're not opening the cafe bar? You are still, but why is this looking at, you've lost thousands. What happened? You don't have to say online, but you know what happened that caused you. Was there something, was there a lie? Was there a scam? Was there something involved? And if there was, you need to put it into writing and make it real and demand. Because if you gave somebody investment money to help you do something to open up this cafe bar and it wasn't done, then your enthusiasm, you were doing contract work and you didn't have paperwork. That's okay. And where do you live, honey? I want you to, there's where your rights and responsibilities come into. Was anybody lack of knowledge? And lack of knowledge about requiring that contract? Oh, this is fun. I need you to know your rights and responsibilities. You need to look into the legal status of contract law, where you, and the job that you were doing. Were you working illegally cash under the table? Because this is fun too, because you're in Ontario. Oh, good. Okay, so what I want you to do, there's bound to be a law. Are you in a major city by any chance? You don't have to say which one if you don't want to. Sorry about that. I probably blinked on TikTok here, you guys. There's bound to be a local law school forum where you can go and ask questions about your situation for free. Or some places, McGill University, they do a legal thing. You can get a senior legal representative from a senior law student, and they'll help you very cheap. And they mostly know what they're doing by the time they get finished law school. But dude, you need a lawyer. You need to know what your rights and responsibilities. And you were under the, it's okay, under the table, you're allowed to make mistakes. What you're not allowed to do, in spite of working under the table, is to rip off people because you can, because they're not going to go to the law because they were working under the table. I believe that you could make life very, very difficult for whoever this was if you were to present it in the right way, my dear. And so if I were you, this is a 7 of Cups, right? You need to go back and document everything that happened, everything that you can prove, detail all of it, and then go get paid. Okay, whether you were working under the table is irrelevant. It was contract work. Did you make less than $30,000 last year as a contract? I love the word under the table when it's a contract, because then they go, well, I was paying you under the table so I can screw you. No, no, dude, I'm allowed to make $30,000 a year in Canada without declaring it for taxes. Okay, go learn your rights and responsibilities. Cinderella, come back and see me next Tuesday. Okay, but put way more effort into this. This is all of that money you are owed. Go get it. Go get it, because you can mess their life up a way more. You are not your credit rating, and you sure are. Contract work is not under the table ever. Contract work is you running your own business, doing contracts. This guy's not allowed to screw you because he wasn't paying his taxes. Do you see the difference?
How are you doing?
Make his life messy, darling. Make his life messy. Does he drink? You might be dealing with a drinker. I should warn you now. Because if it's not alcohol, it might be drugs. Good luck to you, darling. Good luck to you. All right. You guys, know your rights and responsibilities, okay? And then people can't screw you. All right. Cinderella, darling. All right. Tapping is clapping, you guys. It is 10 to 11. I'm going to miss the 11 o'clock thing. I'm sure of it. Cinderella. Get law knowledge. Know what your legal know what your legal legs are. Right? I told my kids very, very early on, people can't screw you over legally when you know what your rights and responsibilities are. So know what your rights and responsibilities are. Elaine, are you still here? Elaine. I've got, you guys, oh my God, we're coming up on 11 o'clock. We have an hour and 10 minutes left this morning. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of my toffs have not come in this morning. So we'll see where that goes. Elaine is not here. Stephen, are you still waiting, darling? Stephen, where are you? It looks like this is gonna go. GMAC, are you still here? Not yet. NDK, you're not even on my list yet. You are now. Vava Vanessa is now on the list. You weren't before. But GMAC, how are you doing, honey? I haven't read. When was the last time I read for you? I know you came in, what, last week or the week before, right at the last minute, and I didn't get to read for you. All right, those of you waiting to be read for, here's my existing list. GMAC, I'm about to read for. Jess Gwynn, Navneet, Charlie Angel, NDK, and Vavanessa. It's been about a month, eh? Yeah, wow, let's find out what we can read for you. All right. And we're gonna do a moment of silence at 11 o'clock for those who died fighting so that I could do this live on the internet and nobody could do anything about it. I like to think that's why, you know, those veterans died for our freedom. May they never, ever have to go to war to die for something that we should already have. I'm watching people stand up and decide that in order for themselves to be free, other people have to have their freedoms taken away from it. And that's just wrong, you guys. How can you be free if somebody else is not? You missed the 11 o'clock. Well, you can do the 11 o'clock with me, Ninja Mama. We may be the only Quebecers doing it because Quebec isn't big on it, mostly because I don't even know what that was all about. But Remembrance Day seems not to be a thing here in Quebec. I never got stopped at a job, in the middle of a job in Quebec at 11 o'clock on Remembrance Day saying, hey everybody, we're doing a remembrance. But here it is. All right. G-Mac. Wild one. Good morning, darling. I'll get you on the list. All right, here we go. G-Mac. All right. Oh, and those came out there. So I got the first card out is the Five of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Wands. And, so it's a, you got it. Okay, so the mentality here is to treat this like a game. The lack of money is to treat it like a game, and how are you going to win the game? Does this make sense to you? What is the game that you can win? And how do you win? What are you really good at? How am I going to win at this game? This is GMAC. What am I looking at? What are you creating here that is going to help you win the game? All right. Life is a game, you guys. If you don't think it's a game, oh, you totally am. Can you tell the African fan? I got this from, there's a Cameroonian fella who has a booth, and he sells these lovely fabrics that are done. You don't know what the game is. How do you make money? How do you win at making money? What are you good at? Dude, if I told you, what are you good at, GMAC? Isn't this lovely? Anyway, he does all this pants and tunics and all sorts of things. But this, dude, look, this is way better than those cheap Japanese, Chinese paper fans. I say Japanese because the last one was made in Japan. But this is not much. Oh, I don't believe you for 2 seconds, right? So this is it. So this is a mindset, GMAC. What do you like doing? Never mind what are you good at. What do you like doing? Feel for that. I need some cups coming. All I got is swords in here. I got the wands. It says I'm trying to help you, drag you here. You know where you want to be. You know what you want to have. How do you get it? Well, you got to create it. How do you create it? You need cups. You need to follow your emotion. So what do you like doing, GMAC? What if you could do something that you like doing and do it all day, every day, what would you be doing? What would you be doing, GMAC? I want you to feel for the answer. I want you to feel for the happy place in your belly that tells you you're off for the winter. Yeah. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can do anything that you want. But so when you're off for the winter, does this mean you get no money, or does this mean you get to do whatever you want and you get to collect UI because you're off for the winter? I love seasonal jobs for that. I'm planning on setting myself up so that I'm off for the winter and all I'll be doing is tarot reading all day. No, you're off for the winter. Hi. Are you saying hi to somebody? You were saying hi to somebody. Oh, you're on UI for the... Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So you're getting, what, 70% of what you were getting before. Is that sufficient to live off of? Do you have to readjust your financial situation in order to live off this? You're going to be on UI until you have a job starting up in the spring. Is that correct? You're just off for the winter. So you get to go, it's good, right? So you get to go with the flow. So what are you going to do all winter? Well, do you get to write your own ticket, which is why I'm getting the Queen of Crystal Lasers here. It's good, full time. Excellent. So what are you going to do until then? You're going to be bored, but you could write a book. Okay. You could write a symphony. You could... What could you do? You could write a song. You could write a poem. Quadding. You could go quadding. Quadding is, you could, what could you do? Is there money to be made? A mutter. I'm trying to figure out how this card restore. Is there, do you like to go quadding? Okay, so watch this. What if you created I don't know, what if you did a YouTube series on quadding and what's fun about it and taking care of your quad and looking for good mud tracks and people love videos where you guys are driving through big splashes of mud and you come up looking like mole men. You know what I'm saying? This is it, right? So That's what your girlfriend was telling. Your girlfriend's a smart woman, GMAC. Listen, look, if you're worried about the money, take a look at your financial situation and recreate your financial standard of living so that your, however many months it is that you work this lovely full-time job that keeps you working all year, actually pays you the difference between what UI is going to give you and your take home, so that you have the same amount of money. You just need to get started. Well, I'm going to shove you off a cliff. So get started. Start here. TikTok is your first thing, right? Test it. Use it, right? I got onto TikTok because it was the only place that one could do. Oh, thank you. All right, you guys. It is 11 a.m. and if you don't mind, we're going to do a moment of silence for the men and women who gave their lives for our freedom. There you go. Namaste. In Hindi, that means the God in me salutes the God in you. Freedom is something that you have to create and hold space for. And when your freedom denies freedom to another, it's not freedom. Just so you know that. All right. So back to GMAC. You get this? So this is right. You got to feel your way. You like the mudding. You like this. Your girlfriend's got the right idea. What I would do is take the time right now to sit down, create yourself a financial plan so that next year when you start work again, you have, so that you know in winter of, is it winter of 26 or 27 at that point? The 26-27 winter, as opposed to 20, is the last cold winter you'll ever live, right? Because you'll have a financial plan in place that makes it so that your income stays the same during the cold part of the winter rather than not. And that eliminates, right? What are you not seeing is the gift of self. You get, this is everything that you want to do, everything. Look at you exploding out and creating, right? But you got to figure, you just focus on what you're good at. Maybe it's just making muddy videos. Set up a camera and do pictures of yourself running around. Maybe you're supposed to do, maybe you're supposed to take the winter and build yourself a mudding track on somebody's land somewhere, et cetera, but feel your way through it. Make it be something that makes you feel alive, makes you feel happy, makes you feel joyous. And if it can make you money, bonus, right? Maybe you can do quad runs and maybe bring others out and show them the best mudding trails and teach them how to teach people how to mud, because going out mudding on a fork quad all by yourself is a really bad idea, especially if you're going into deep woods, same as deep woods camping. But in your case, you bring to the table this knowledge and this enjoyment of this topic. Open the door, feel your way through it. Maybe that is a way to get to do what you want. And maybe, by the time spring comes around, you will have created such a following and you will have so many people wanting to take you, having you to take them doing some mudding thing that you don't have to go back to the job, because you never know what you're going to create out of the world, my darling, until you go after it with your heart and your soul. Ooh, go after it. I like it, quadding. Oh, that's fun. And if you get really, really famous at it, but it's going to get, you've got lots of friends to go with. There you go, right? And that's your joy. Those are your cups. Go after it. Figure out if you really love it that much. Go after it. Make it happen. You the boss. Look at this. You are the boss. Be the boss. All right. Jess Gwynn, are you still here? All right. While we wait for Jess Gwynn to show up. Oh, look, you showed up real quick. Look at that. No delay. All right. I'm supposed to let you know that you can get daily bonus points after completing all daily missions. Oh, the Trump family has really gotten involved in us raising money on this site when only 40% of it goes out. I followed you to keep an eye out for your quad videos. I love it. Look at this. Look at the creator here. Oh my gosh. Good luck to you, GMAC. Look at this. So Jess, I got this jumping out. What do you need to create? What is calling you? Where do you, this is stepping out of your comfort zone and learning something brand new here. What is this? Do you know what this is? Are you going back to school? What are we looking at, Jess? Do you need to write a symphony and you don't know how to read music? What is this? Do you need to create Christmas dinner for all your friends and family and you don't know how to cook? What am I looking at? Jess Gwynn, what is this card jumping out here? What do you need to create? Because it's going to make you... Oh, look at the... What are you pulling together? Oh my gosh. You're trying to help your husband's busy. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, okay. And wow. Oh, yeah. So this is great. And he is, oh, this is exploding out of the gate. What are you bringing to the table? Oh, this is a great partnership. Jess, you guys need a business plan. I want the two of you to write a business plan together like your lives depend on it, because so your business does. If the two of you want to make this thing take off, get into alignment with each other and write a business plan together. This is what Greg and I did 21 years ago when we were sitting down trying to figure out what to do with this Pepper Master thingy. Like I do everything I do with tarot. I mean, Greg likes to throw occasionally, well, what if you did this? He throws little ideas. But my tarot thing, that's me. That's all me. There's nothing really Greg can do to help me improve my tarot business in any way, shape, or form, except, be supportive and whatnot. But with Pepper Master, the two of us working together and putting into it, this is key. Having this business plan. Where are you? Where are you in the world, Jess? Where are you? You're in Cape Breton, God's country. How'd you like that double storm you guys got whacked with last week? Holy cow. My bonus son's wife is from Cape Breton, and they get up there. They're up from Marguerite Valley. It's still raining. That's that double whacker still. Dude, you've gotten rain. Imagine they're getting... It is so freaking cold down in... right down to the panhandle of Florida. They are freezing their little bums off. Hey, Sage. How you doing? You want me to put you on my reading list? So the business plan is gonna help you. There's creativity involved in this, but you guys know already what you're doing. Really, that's crazy. You must be just on the outside because there's this huge tongue drip down into the U.S. We've got it is freezing cold outside, and we got a huge dump of snow. But you guys got the tail end of that tropical still hitting you. He's the creative one. You're the business side. Perfect. Perfect. So that's where, so understand that your business side is also creative in its own way. Make the two work together. See, it's 12 degrees there and I'm freezing my tits off. Good God, you guys. It's nice and toasty. What's the temperature down there in Cape Breton, Jess? It's 12 degrees in Halifax. See, it should be, it should be 7 or 8 degrees here, but it's cold. Cold, I'm telling you. This is, dude, you're taking over the paperwork, frees him to do all of that. But you need to feel like you are in a 16 in Sydney. And it's 6 degrees. Well, it's always 10 degrees colder in Newfoundland because it's Newfoundland. All right. Oh, you guys, I don't know if you know of him, a dear friend of mine from Petty Harbour, Newfoundland. Just passed away. Name's Stan Collins. He's a little bit of a rock phenomenon for his photography, but he's just gone. You deal with Petter, right? So yeah, so the business plan is going to outline the two of your roles. You're not going to feel like you're spinning your wheels. Right? What you want to do is set your business plan, what we did with our business plan, right? Because this is Greg's creative that we want to move, but I don't want him coming in and telling me how to code a website because that's my thing. I don't want him coming in telling me how to set up a database because that's my thing. I don't come in and tell him how to put flavors into his creative recipes and stuff. You do not. I ask him for flavors and I occasionally get them, but who's lost? What loss? Who did I say? Oh, Stan, duh. I'm gone off on another. Guys, the loss thing. So that's a meat suit thing. Stan is still taking photographs in his energetic self because I don't believe in death, right? I believe in the physical death, but we don't die. We are eternal. So thank you for the sympathies, you guys. I'm going to miss his pictures, but yeah, he's still right here, which is really, really cool. All right. Yeah, do you get where we're going with this, Jess? Do you get this? So if you have the business plan, you have a roadmap, you have your tasks definitively lined out, separated, you know, you get up in the morning, you don't have him micromanaging what it is that you have to do all day. You take care of your thing, you do your thing, he takes care of his thing, and when you need to meet, Greg and I meet in the hot tub over drinks at the end of the day every day. We swim in the river during the summer, but the hot tub is much warmer in the winter, so we go that way. But figure out a way where, because you'll be working together all day but separate all day, and then come home together so it becomes a 24/7, and you really, really need to dance the dance. This is, I tell you what, if you are going to do a partnership with somebody, then what you have to do is really, really treat it like a legitimate partnership and cherish and nurture both sides of that partnership so that you continue to work together constantly to the best of both of your abilities. That makes sense, huh? So I would do that business plan. You're going to go on if you have not met with the BDC, oh, I highly recommend that you give them a call and say, hey, they will, if you don't have, you're going to have small local business development organizations that are sponsored by, thank you, Vava Vanessa, and everybody else that's going to bless me. She who blesses is blessed, darling. On the BDC people will help you with the local consultants, your local MLA, your Minister of Parliament, and also your town hall are great sources of information and planning for your business and how you're going to move it forward. So dot all your I's, cross all your T's, and but that business plan is going to BDC. Just type bdc.ca business plan, and Google will spit it up for you. It's a business plan template. It asks you all the questions you need to answer for your business. Dot your I's, work it together, Jess, and it will concretize where you're going and why you're going. All right, Navreet, Navreet. And then I've got Charlie Angel, NDK, Vav, Vanessa, Wild One, and Sage in that order. Navneet. Is that you, darling? I got you on here twice. That's going to speed everybody up. Thank you. Alrighty. Here we go. Navneet. Does your mother call you by your full name, Nav? Oh, 4 of Cups. Well, this is good. This is good. This is tears of joy are just as good as tears of sadness. And tears are how the soul cleanses itself. She calls you neat. Oh, even better. Well, neat. I'll call you neat as well then. How's that? What do your friends call you? Do they call you neat as well? In elementary school. Here, they'd call you neat and tidy. They call you Navi. All right. Well, I'll call you Nav. What do you prefer? I'll call you Navi. What do you prefer? Because I will call you whatever you prefer. Da-da-da-da-da. In the meantime, King of Cups. Going after. What do you need to... So there's a release here. I can call you whatever. Can I call you late for dinner? What do you need? Look at all the cups. Where... you seem to be... Are you about to... Why does this look like you are about to be forced into doing something you don't want to do? This is like being forced, driven to drink. What am I looking at? And you sort of kind of want to be driven to drink and do the work, become the boss, and then you get to make the decisions. Maybe. Your life has been a roller coaster. Yes, it has. All right. Well, emotional 4 of Cups. The roller coaster bit is over. Do you get this? From the last 6 years. Okay. Do you feel like this is, you are at a, you're at a momentary resting place? Do you feel this? Can you feel this momentary resting place? That the emotion is just like, I can take a breath and I can, if I want to cry or I want to laugh, I can, right? It's sort of, I don't want it to feel like stagnation. I want it to feel like a jumping off place, Navi. I want you to grab a hold of this feeling of dark, empty flatness and ask yourself this question: where can I go next? Can you feel that question as you ask it of yourself? I want you to feel for the answer. Where can I go next? And do you feel any direction? Do you feel a pull of direction that is not, let's go have a drink? Where is this pulling you? What is the happiness that this is pulling towards? Can you feel where that pull, because you're ready for this. This is stepping out of this dark, empty stagnation point. Where is it going to pull you? Do you feel this? Listen to it. Listen to it. And take all of the emotion about it that serves you and use it to create your path. If it doesn't serve you, pour it out, throw it away. Don't even think about it. Go only after that which you like. Do you feel this? Welcome back, Christina. And then this is just juggling in alignment. You're going to practice this until you get used to feeling what you like and how you want to choose what you like, and then actively go after it. Do the work that you are pulled to do. Can you feel this, Navi? Do you feel what this is telling you? Right? When I first started doing this, I started doing, Christina, we're gonna read for you next. Yeah, you're feeling this. I want you to commit to this feeling, Navi. I don't know what religion you happen to follow, if you even follow one, but I want you to feel this energetic pull within yourself, positive emotion. If it's negative emotion, it needs to be dragging you higher emotionally and not lower. If it's pulling you lower, then it's pulling you in the wrong direction. All right? All right. Okay. Neat. Follow your positive emotion. Commit to this. Every 2, you're all about positive things. What I want you to do, Navi, is I want you to take, the little exercise I just did with you to ask if you could feel that positive emotion. Say yes. You think you could replicate this all by yourself without me in the room? You can replicate that. I want you to commit to doing this every hour on the hour for the next 2 weeks. Do you think you can do it? This is what I call the practice. This is the Chuan, and this is the warrior power. Sure you can. Do it. Do it. And do it for yourself, not anybody else. Nobody else matters in this exercise. Every hour on the hour, and wait for your body to say, this is good. Do this. This is going to feel good. All right? And don't do anything unless you feel called to do it from that center of energetic completion. Okay? And let me know how it worked. Come back next Tuesday after a week. Let me know how it goes. Guys, in the meantime, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, get up there and subscribe. Because come January 1st, TikTok will no longer be in the loop, you guys. All right. Christina, who's on the top tarot reader in my pocket list, via a gift subscription. So here you go. Eight of Swords. This is forward movement. You're the only one stopping you, and you know it now. Nine of Pentacles. This is completion, solidity coming together, and then the 10 of Swords. So you, and then I get the 7 of Swords coming out here. You have resigned yourself to the getting to. Have you got a coming together with her planned in the near future that is going to put an end to this? Or have you? Am I looking at you have resigned yourself to this discomfort until she's dead? You're still caught in that gray space, eh? She is moving. This is, well, yeah. So that's why I've got the shadow card. I've got you moving. This gives you an easier move towards putting it together. And it's followed by that Prince of Crystal Wands. That's the forward movement. This is healing. This is knowledge that things are coming forward together. And this is adjustment. This is, at a certain point, you're going to have to stick your head into the lion's mouth. Does this make sense? Carry that with you. But know that once you know that she is not keeping you from coming, you are. This is you keeping you from coming, not her. In spite of her words, this is you keeping you from going to her side. You know this. Hi, Raksha. Good morning. You get this, Christina? Right? So the question is when? I've still got you. This is the give and take. You are still waiting for that. Okay, come. This suggests that you know that she will call you because it's that time and that's the end of it. Right? Yeah, see, you were just waiting for it. But I would love it if the two of you could get together before the ending. Does that make sense? And you can do that, and you know that you can do that, and you are the only one preventing that from happening. And the beauty of this is I believe that once she is installed with the move completed, I think that you are suddenly in a position of a different. She doesn't have much time, so I don't have the Hanged Man here, so this is not a comfortable waiting. This is you are waiting. That spark is going to strike you where you are going to go. Now's the time, and you're going to go. So you will go, but that 10 of Swords says sooner rather than later. I'm going to put you on my list, Raksha. It is 11:23, you guys, so we're on short time for the list. Charlie Angel is up next. Oh, you do want to go. Well, I know you want to go. So, well, if she's moving, once she moves, personally, I would go. You're the only one stopping. And if you wanted to go down there and help her pack or any of that thing, I'd be doing that too myself based on these cards. But you need to do it. You will know when that deal that you made with yourself is released, because you will break it yourself if the ego self doesn't let go of it, right? You are trying to understand that the reason that you are holding this position within yourself is because you Inherently, you know that she is not going to die, but you also know that she is on a finite thing, and you do not want to deal with the pain of what you will get to when you get there, right? So you already know all of this. You know how you've come to this decision. You know what you has been asked of you, and this all comes. And there is a point that you will go, screw this. I'm going anyway. All right. And do not second guess yourself or prevent yourself from truly relaxing into it and getting into alignment with it, in spite of what you may run into when you get there. Does that make sense? So, but let me know when you when it's happening, darling. Charlie Angel, you are next. A bunch of people didn't even come in here yet this morning. Oh, hang in there, Christina. Stay in your best alignment. I don't think that there's anything more difficult, any more situation difficult to go through than watching your love slowly, their bodies slowly die, and there's nothing you can do about it. Huh? Ooh. Ace of Wands. Charlie Angel. I'm going to assume that because I was finishing talking to Christina that this is her card and that she is fighting and that you know it. Look at this. Right? This is just love yourself for where you are and love her for where she is and share that love with her. That's all I can do. That's all you can do at the moment, and that's going to come to you. All right? Good luck to you, sweetheart. Hang in there. And remind yourself, too, that once the meat suits are out of the way, you two are together all day, every day. Charlie Angel. Da-da-da. Oh, this is a Prince of Crystal Wands. This is the king. This is, oh my God, this is making everything. This is... This is the ascension to the godhood of the suit of wands, right? This is taking control and just being that power, that energy, that desire. Charlie Angel. And followed by the Six of Pentacles becomes there's you are in charge of how this is a give and take. This is what you put out there is gonna come back there. And it's followed by the Ace of Pentacles, which is this, what opportunity is this? Is this opening a new business? What is this? What am I looking at here? Talk about setting wings to your world. You going to Australia by some crazy chance? So many changes. Look at this. Everything I have gotten so many opportunities, 6 different crystals here. Which ones, these are being given to you, which ones are you going to take, right? And all of these changes, you only need to make your breakup after 3 years together. Yeah, but this is giving wings to your world. This frees both of you, Charlie Angel. This gives you back your grace and it gives them back their grace. Do you feel that? This is the best thing for you. Yes, right? And so now you are both in a position where you can give each other back what it is that, yes, and you're still friends. Excellent, right? And this is, you are going to be able to be friends for each other and support each other so much better now that you are, like, dude, this has the energy of 2 people being together who are weirdly incompatible and were staying together for just because they think they should stay together. You love my finger. Oh, is this what you're looking at, Sage? This is a single ring. Look. Right? So this is key, right? You guys gotta, when one or the other of you ends up in a situation where you, well, I'll tell you what, Sage, if you're watching when I do my presentation, when I do my show during the One of a Kind show, I will bring you guys, and I will, not the One of a Kind show, the Salon de Métier d'Or, I will bring you and introduce you to her. She does some crazy jewelry that you guys are going to love. So this Six of Pentacles is here. You have all the opportunities being given to you. You are also in a position where you get to give back what you don't need anymore, what they don't need, what is causing loggerheads between. Now you have the solidity, now you have the grounding, now you have the communication, now you have the ability. Look, now you can polish each other's surfboards, and it's not going to drag you down because you're not moving forward each on your own paths, right? You want to be aware that the moment when the other of you ends up with a new relationship, that this will come into play. But if you get into alignment, stay in alignment, this won't affect you. And your cat is not well. He's got a path. Oh, there you go. Have you taken him to see the vet? What did the vet say? 25-year-old. And what did the vet say? He's 25, babe. That's like 90 in human years. Is he suffering? Is he in pain at all? I get the feeling it'll eventually. He's 116 and he's a healer. Huh. No. Oh, the cat is a healer. Wow. All right. But he's not in pain, not suffering at all. Well, all I can say to you, as long as he's not in pain, he's suffering, you can probably get him comforting medication. It is a huge long life for a cat. Oh my God. Here's the beauty of it. He already knows. You have paw print and emerald green light. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh well, I mean, dude, oh okay, he is medicated. Well, this is the beauty of it. So take advantage of the medication, and what you can do is help ease him across the rainbow bridge. You have the power to communicate to him emotionally that everything is going to be fine. He's lived a long life. Be grateful for all of the support and all of the love and all of the listening and all of the everything. I'm getting charged here. Everything that this cat has brought to you in life, he already knows, right? This is more for you, right? Because cats somehow know that they are still their completion. I don't think most cats even go through ego inceptions. But in this particular case, there is an ability for you to help ease him through. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, look at you, right? I don't know what the surfboard or the Australianness of this in the card, if it has any meaning to the cat whatsoever. But what does the cat want you to take them somewhere before or after they die? Generational trauma is the weirdest freaking thing, but have this conversation with them. It's like something musical and Australian, and I don't know, maybe he just wants to hear a didgeridoo before he dies. I don't know what this is. Have the chat with him. You have the shamanic ability to converse with this cat. Find out what this is that will bring him home as his meat suit cat before you guys go, okay? And your gift to him, because most humans would not be able to do this, Charlie Angel. And when you find out, be aware that could be the possibility for him to choose to step over and it be his time, okay? Bear in mind that at this point you are not healing, you are giving comfort for a dying cat, right? You come to grips with this and have that knowledge, but find out whether you need to take him spiritually or physically, or I don't know what this is. Anyway, you'll figure it out, and the cat will tell you, I assure you, because they work like that. Do my cards do health readings? Doctors struggling. Shadow makes, unfortunately, that is the sort of reading that could take more than a couple of minutes here on TikTok. I can be hired to do such a reading. I would highly recommend, though, if you really want me to dive into those cards, because it's right now, I got 25 minutes left, and I've got, we did Christina, we did Charlie Angel. I've got 4 names on my list before. I can put you on here, and if we get to you, we get to you. But if I don't get enough time, I'm out of here right at 12 o'clock, which is 26 minutes. And if I can't read for you with enough detail, then you'll come back next Tuesday, and we will delve into it. But I'm pretty sure we can figure out what you need to do and how you need to work with the doctors and whatnot that you are working with. And in case there's any doubt, my cards will never tell you to not see a doctor, because my cards believe in science, bizarrely. And they believe in the magic, but they also believe in vaccines, you know? Crazy how that works. Stick around. All right, perfect. All right, your private readings are available. Just go to psychictarot.ca, and you can book with me at any time. And anybody wondering, I charge $175 for a full reading. Usually it takes about an hour. Otherwise, it is $50 for 15 minutes. And if you are super poor, I can do by the minute, and it's $7 a minute by when I do by the minute readings. There you go. Did I say $50 for 15 minutes? I can get a lot of information, as you can tell, out of 15 minutes, but not having a what do you even call those? Not having an hourglass dripping its sands of time while I'm reading for you is much nicer. So yeah, feel welcome to hook me up, contact me at any time. All right. Okay. Where are we? Vanessa, are you still here? Vanessa. I do not seem to have any names left up there on YouTube. So if you are watching and you didn't get a reading this week, you have to let me know that you're there next time. Because unlike TikTok telling me that people come in, YouTube does not tell me who is watching. All right. Vanessa, darling. Oh, look at that. And is the King of Crystal Wands out of... These are the exact same 3 cards. And no, I'm not doing that. That's too new a deck. We're going to do that again. Because if the 3 come up again, then you're definitely your cards. But when cards get stuck together like that, it's very weird. Cindy, how are you, darling? All right, you guys, remember I was talking about super fans? Cindy is one of those super fans. All right, here we go, Vanessa. Let's try this again. Watch you get the same 3 cards. Won't this blow everybody away? It'll blow me away, that's for sure. Queen of Crystal Wands, 3 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So it's the same energy. It's the exact same energy. So they were your cards. I could have kept them, Vanessa, but what the hell? Queen of Wands, this is you literally owning the creation. This is you creating that which it is that you want to see. This is you healing. This is you embracing the power of self. This is owning and projecting. This is create. You know what? This is the energy of making a cat purr. Do you get this? You are the person in control of the cat's purr. Why does that make sense to you? Does this make sense to you, Vanessa? As soon as you realize.
How you doing, sir? Good, man.
You're not sure. Have you ever thought about becoming a vet? Have you ever thought about becoming a vet? Maybe a shaman, something along those lines. What's this got to do with the animals? Talk to the animals. Something going on with a cat or a dog or a horse or something. Hi, Priyanka. How you doing, Priya? Not really. All right. Well, we're going to move on. So the queen is about creating the energy. You do have a dog. How's your dog doing? When was the last time your dog saw a vet? How's your dog? When was the last time your dog saw a vet? Okay, right off the bat, he's fine. He's a little blind and he's a little deaf, but he should probably be seen. What are you putting off vis-a-vis the dog? You're afraid that if you go in, they're going to ask you to put him down and you don't want to put him down. Is that the energy I'm looking at here? You are perfectly happy to not put him down as long as you can keep him comfortable. Is that correct? No, no, you... Okay, when was the last time he saw a vet? He's perfectly fine. That doesn't answer my question. When was the last time your dog saw a vet? A few years ago. Okay, when was the last time you saw a doctor? You see a doctor every year, yeah?
Yeah, please.
How often do you see a doctor? Your doggo's going to have surgery for you. No, it's not for you, Sage. These are definitely for Vanessa. Are you getting where the cards are sending you? You saw your doctor a few months ago. So you see a doctor just to make sure there's nothing going on. You make sure that you're aging. You check and ensure that your teeth are in good health. You do all this. 3 years is a little long to look at your baby and say, oh yeah, you're in perfect health. There's nothing wrong with you. Do yourself a favor. This is a message to you here, Vanessa, and it probably has less to do with the dog and more to do with your life. Okay? You have discovered a situation where you are creating your best life. Yes? You are manifesting. How much time I got? 20 minutes left. Oh, yeah, it's Nick, I don't think I'm going to get any new ones on the list this week, unfortunately. But you might get lucky. Stick around. I'll open it up after I get to the end of the list. Right? Okay, so here you are manifesting everything, and you are getting all of this wonder and glory. And this is what I want you to do. And same thing. And the dog is just a symptom. This is all the same energy. I want you to use this alignment. Take a real close look at everything that you are, everything that you have become, everything that you have created about yourself. And look at it all over, brand new, as if you were just born today. And decide whether or not you like yourself. And if you don't like yourself, make yourself like yourself. If you can't change something, change how you feel about it. As far as your dog goes, I do not want you going 3 years without seeing a doctor to make sure that everything is in good health. Why would you do this to your dog? Do you get what I'm pointing? The focus, Vanessa, needs to be on the detail, okay? We'll start with your dog. Take your dog, get him to see the vet, make sure. Then you know everything is fine. And you can say, yes, my dog is fine, but otherwise you're guessing. You're guessing here. And this is the detail of alignment, right? Be that power. You're going to take this power and you are going to make it real by being it, right? So you're going to look at your dog and you go, ooh, dog needs to see a vet. He hasn't seen a vet in 3 years. He definitely needs to have his teeth cleaned. Just tartar and spirochetes will go into your gums, get into your brain, and create all kinds of screwed up thingies, right? Same thing with dogs, right? This is less about the dog, okay, than it is about focus on the details. If you are not sure 100% that this is perfect and that this is what you want, oh, see, same energies. Pull that, Vanessa. You just found out your bio dad died and his sister, your bio aunt reached out. There you go, right? And why did it, and here's the energy, right? So here you are, now you know, right? You've created this space. Now you've got the celebration. Here's the knowledge. Here's the energy. What are you going to do about it? Why is your reaction? Why did this take so long? Why did you only come to me now? Is this the energy? Because that's the detail, right? They came to you because it was time. It was your time, and you were ready for it. Do you get it? Everything comes for a season and a reason. If you question why it comes, when it comes, you take away the power, the love, the energy that it was brought to you for. Now, your challenge is, now that you have it, Vanessa, grow it, create it, give it back. Now you get to know these people. Now you get to love something, right? You get to, what is your challenge is what, right? And so it wasn't her choice in a sense, right? But now it's here and now it's there. So now you get to move forward. Do you get this? This is where the healing comes in. Look for the healing. Enjoy the healing. Share the healing, right? This is the energy of the abundance, right? Don't hang around waiting, going, well, why did you wait so long? This is the opportunity. You get it? Don't let this pass you by. You waited 3 years to take your dog to a vet. Don't wait 3 years on this. Act on this now. Do you get it? God love you. Do it now. Do it now. Create what you want. Create the love. It's always about the love. There are only two real emotions in the world, you guys. There is love and there is fear. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Priyanka. I read from a list. I've got 15 minutes left today. I'll be back here every Tuesday between 9 and noon Eastern time. I'm in Eastern time because I'm in Montreal, Canada. And you can come in anytime during the 3 hours. I can almost guarantee you that I'm not. I've got too many people on the list to who want to hire me. Just go to psychictarot.ca and you will get in touch with me. You were a little worried. Worry is praying for the stuff that you don't want, Vanessa. Take a nice deep breath. Get into your core and stay there. You watched me tell. Who did I tell? Jess. To do the practice. Can you feel the energy? You can feel the manifestation of the positive emotion within you as you create it. Focus on that. Commit to it for the next 2 weeks. Every hour on the hour. If you got a smartwatch or your phone, set an alarm and check in with yourself. But generate this positive emotion deliberately. This is why we are here. This is how you manifest. Without it, your manifest will not manifest. You cannot manifest when you are not in alignment. All right. Wild One, are you still here, darling? I love the manifestors that come in here. You guys have so much power. And when you grasp it, you are going to get so much better at it. Shadow Minx, you are on the list. If I get to you, I get to you. If you don't have to leave before noon, I might still get to you, honey. Wild One, Page of Crystal, you got to write something. You got to create something, sow something. Followed by the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the other Princess. You got a choice here, and you get to decide which one is going to be the way you want to go. And here's the funny part, right? This is just get into alignment. You feel your way through all of the elements. And once you have how it feels, then you decide based on the emotion. There are two princesses here. These are like aces. These are like the beginning charges. One's a sword and the other's a wand. So this is how you choose to feel about whatever you're looking at. If you feel pain, if you feel angry, that's fear. If you feel love, that's positive. That's alignment. If you feel anything negative whatsoever, you're not in alignment. So what do you do? What is the answer to all these questions? Get into alignment. Get into alignment. It's the only way you can create that step forward. Does that make sense, Wild One? And you are the queen, right? You are creating the healing here, and you know it. What do you got to write? Do you have a document? Do you have a contract you have to sign? What is this? Are you sewing together something? Are you creating? Are you painting? What is this, right? Pull all of this in and let yourself make it real, right? And it's the decision on the land. Look at this. Go make it financial, make it based on the potential value. Is it what we want? Are we going to be able to do what we need with it? Is it good value for the price? When you make an offer, make sure it's based on the valuation so you don't get screwed on the valuation of the land, and then go build on the land. It's going to make you very, very happy. Feel your way through it, darling. You've got this going on. Go buy the land already. Buy the land. Love it. Sage, are you still here, darling? We got 10 minutes left, you guys. Are we going to be able to get through all of these? I hope so. Decision on the land. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta decide where's the land gonna be, right? We're trying, Dixie, and you are hard-headed. Yeah, but you gotta get into alignment. We decide what the land, get into alignment with each other. How do you do a joint alignment? You guys, you get together, you focus, you play in together, your word games together, you're in a good mood together, maybe get drunk together, I don't know, but you need to get into complete alignment and decide how much land do we need, what are we going to do on the land, what do we need the land, where do we need the land, where is everything, right? Dot your I's, cross your T's, feel, but when you do it in alignment, you get to create it. Hell, you could be raising elephants if you wanted in alignment. And, 20 years down the road, somebody calls you up and goes, you've got space. Can we put park our elephant on your land? You'll be laughing your asses off because you will have manifested an elephant. Do you get me? It needs to be in alignment. And the more in alignment it is, the more you are capable of creating the absolute freaking impossible. Right? And you have no control over what is going to come from that impossible. Do you get it? It will deliver. So you just have to be open and in alignment. But if you spend the rest of your days trying to analyze it and pick it apart, and which is whereas just get into alignment. Love to you, Wild One. Thanks so much. All right. Sage, you are still here. Yes, you are. There you go. Okay. Here we go. These are Sage's cards now. All right. Sage, I got a 6 of swords. This is, dude, the best thing that I can ever tell anybody about these cards is go with the freaking flow. Everything you are doing is working and you know it. So just keep doing it. Get back into alignment and just keep doing it. Do you get it? And the Queen of Blazers, everything that you want to create is at your fingertips as long as you are in alignment, and you need to know that you are in alignment, because if you aren't in alignment, your answer is nah. There's do not. There is no try. You do not just try to go with the flow, you go with the flow. Do you get this? Big nuance difference here. If you think you're doing something, you only think you're doing it. You're not doing it. You get it? The universe likes detail, specificities, all right? And dig in the dirt, get real, get down, get into the nitty gritty of it, real, get into alignment and really feel your way through the details. Feel the way. What the heck are we talking about here, Sage? Are you looking at a piece of land too? What is this, right? You want to, we'll use trying to buy a piece of land as a perfect example. Get into a detail. What are you going to plant on the land? How much land do you need for the chickens, right? Like, what is it that you're trying to create? You can't create it by yourself. It has to fall into place. I see. So this is how you get into alignment, and you can idealize. Oh, what will I do when we get that settlement? If we get that settlement, what are we going to do? If other people are involved in the spending of that settlement, they should be involved in the aligned planning for that, right? In the meantime, just allow yourself dream. Daydreaming is good. Daydreaming is great. Look at this card, right? Daydreaming is huge. Look at this, right? But the yin yang, you have to be in balance. Right? And you got to dig at the details. Go into those. Get real deep into those details, darling. The more you know about what you are capable of doing, the more you will be aligned with what you end up doing. Do you get it? Details. And not a devil in the cards. That's crazy. Well, I suppose pentacles pentacles are all about details because they all have devils on them, right? Devils or details. Thank you, Sage. Good luck. Let me know how this works out. And let me know if you decide you're going to manifest elephants. Raksha. Rak, baby, you here? Are you still here? Raksha, darling. Is Chicken Head Boy watching? All right. Keep me posted. You guys practice the alignment. If you've never done the 2-week alignment practice, guys, and even if you are the best, you think you were the best manifester in the whole world, do the alignment practice. It will blow your mind at how much deeper your practice becomes. All right, Raksha. Ah, Princess of Crystal Wands. Look at you, have exams or something coming up. Hey, Triva, welcome back. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune. You get to write your own dealio, and you are afraid of who you're going to hurt, so you are. What is this? Analysis paralysis, darling? You don't know which way to go forward. You don't know which way to go forward. What's the opportunity? Where is the feel your opportunity here, Raksha? The promise is broken, of course. Yeah, that'll ignore the promise broken, because you knew that promise was going to get broken. Feel the truth of what I just said. You knew that promise was going to get broken. Back to your business at stay at work. They're all closed for Remembrance Day. Feel that, Triva. Enjoy the anticipation of control, taking your control back for another day. Practice the anticipation of how wonderful and juicy it's going to feel. This, my dear, this is a 5 of crystal wands. So you got up the nerve. Well, that's okay. So you did it today. You could do it again tomorrow. Do you get this, Raksha? You knew this was going to happen. You knew this. So you were just hanging around waiting, and now it's happened, and now you are free. Do you get it? And watch this. As I just said to Vanessa and to Wild One. No, it was Wild One. You got to go with the flow, right? This is the design here. This is everything coming together from the pinpoint of absolute self, right? You got to follow your heart, and you got to trust in the tiller man. Do you know this? Do you know what this is? Have you heard this expression before? Trust the tiller man. You are in a boat. You are headed towards the river Styx, and you have no control over the steering of the boat or how long it's going to take for you to get there. All you got to do is wait and keep your eyes on the prize, because and this moment of anticipation, this is where you want to live. This is the moment of perfection, of self, of everything there for you. This is all of it. Your tail's up so close, right? But look at this. As soon as it comes, go with the flow. Just allow it to come together. Make sure that you are the center of your universe and own that power in alignment. And then you are walking, stepping forward into the new path, and you get to create it. Nobody else. I want you to keep an eye out. Keep an eye. Look at all the little cavemen that you have to keep an eye on. Okay, what you are not seeing and is not happening is still happening anyway. Do you get that? So take a look around, see what you're not seeing. And then I got the King of Lasers. And then B, once you know, good, bad, indifferent, embrace it. And when you know, then you're forward again. You're on your way. Right? You've got the path now. You've got the path whether you like it or not, because this revelation, surprise, now you're on the path. Now, this is up to you. Choose the path. Determine the path. This is my path. Feel your way through the path. You have no control over the outcome. You have only control over the input. Okay? And focus on the input. This is called Crystal Dreams, and I have no idea who did it. It is heavy Thoth based, and oh my god, I love it to pieces. Shadow Minx, we're about to pull some cards for you quickly. And Cindy, are you still here? Because I'll go over time for you because you are a paid Super Thoth member. Oh, excellent. Raksha, good luck to you, darling. All right, Cindy. I'm going to go over time for you, but I'm going to pull Cindy, Shadow Minx's cards real quick, and then we'll do your cards. Shadow Minx, sorry. Hi, Cindy, welcome back. Shadow Minx, I got the Queen of Crystal Wands for you, followed by the Six of Pentacles, followed by the 10. This is a give and take. You already know what you are going to do about this situation. You've already made this decision. Now you've just got to dot all your I's and cross all your T's and put an end to. Is this change in jobs, or is this end of a relationship? What am I looking at? This is you getting your wish. Oh, this is a 9. It's not even a 6. It's a 9. This is all of that coming together. You are in a position. Everything is coming together for you. And you know it. Your message that comes in tomorrow. Oh, and are you feeling guilty because you're really happy that he's not going to be underfoot anymore? Is that what I'm looking at? Because I got your enthusiasm. You can't wait for him to get the hell out of the house. But stop this, okay? You are allowed to be super excited and happy that he is going to start this new job. And you know it because it gives you back control over your space, right? And tell him. You feel it's the fact that you're always sick. Oh, and this is what's put you in. You're concerned that because he starts this job. Oh, you've got vertigo. Honey, this is curable. Okay, who's got vertigo? You've got it or he's got it? There's help for you, honey. You can cure this thing. Yes. Okay, when you're going to get off of here, and then I'm going to read for Cindy, so we're going to go over time here today, you guys, but Shadow Minx, you are going to get off of here. When I finish reading for Cindy, you are going to go on to the YouTube channels and you are going to look up vertigo exercise. And you're going to lie down on the edge of the bed so that your head hangs over like this. And then you're going to turn your head. And the crystal that is out of position that is giving you vertigo will slide back into position. Crazy enough. And you are going to love me a week from now because all of that nausea, all of that sickness is going to go away. And as soon as you know how to do this, you're going to fix this. Look at that. Go do it. Oh my God. Let me know how it works. Oh my gosh. I don't normally give medical advice, but holy crap. Greg did the exercise and fixed the vertigo instantly. All right, Cindy, let's do you. Now, the only reason I'm going overtime here today, you guys, is because Cindy is on my paid talk subscriptions. And you can join as well by going to psychictarot.ca and joining the Tarot Reader in My Pocket Club. And basically what that does is gives you access to me from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. To pull cards for whatever you want me to pull cards about. So do feel welcome to join. Cindy. Oh, Ace of Crystal Fears. Followed by the 4 of Crystal Wands. Rings and rings and rings. Followed by the 2 of Cups. Is this, somebody ask you to marry them? What is this? Is this a partnership? What am I looking at, Cindy? And you're afraid it's not going to be, what's going on here? What am I looking at? Is this a partnership or a wedding? New boyfriend? What am I looking at? It looks like lots of rings. Is this you going to the Olympics? What is this? Hi, Justine. Oh, honey, I'm already overtime and I'm not going to be able to read for you today. Unfortunately, I'm just finishing my reading for Cindy and then I am out of here. I am back here next Tuesday between 9 and noon for free readings. Otherwise, I can be hired at psychictarot.ca. So feel welcome to hook me up if you are in position to do so. Otherwise, come back here next Tuesday. You have someone who is married. Oh, and they are in love with you. And you would like to be together, but you want the divorce in order. Have you told them that you, and it's reciprocal, you want to get in on this, but you're afraid that they are not going to end the marriage for you and that you are just a plaything? Is that what I'm looking at? Is that what we're looking at? Hello, everybody just popping in. Here I am, just getting ready to wrap up for the day. I appreciate you coming in regardless. I'll be back here between 9 and noon Eastern time next Tuesday. I do this every Tuesday. You can follow me on YouTube, watch the replay of the podcasts at channel of the same name, Pepper Fire Tina, or Tina Brooks. Same name as here on TikTok. So good luck. Dude, I would, this is conversation. This is a give and take. This is, you need to actually have communication, sit tete-a-tete, head together with this person and really put this to, because frankly, you know, you're not down for being the home wrecker, so to speak. If the home's already wrecked, go get the divorce and then we can be together. But I really, I would put my foot down on this one and let them know that you're not comfortable with the space that's forced between you. And you're not sold on, you shouldn't be sold. And this is. So what am I telling you? So why are you holding space for this pull of togetherness with him? Is it because you want to have a relationship and this feels like what you're looking for? So this is tweaking. This is alignment tweaking. I want you to really, really feel your way into this. I want you to feel that in spite of it feeling as good and as solid, you're not. So why am I looking at these cards then? What am I supposed to tell you? I'm not sure either. I'm getting, you know, you have told this fella that you are not going to be a plaything, that you do not want to participate in this relationship. And he has said what? That his relationship is over. And I got you dumping a bucket of water on his head with this card to say, no, come into reality. If the marriage is over, if it's done, go get the divorce, and then we can be together while the head of your ex-wife is hanging around a necklace. Out of the flames, out of the flames into the fire is not where we want to go. We are choosing control. We are choosing power. If, you know, but if this is real, it will survive your divorce, right? This doesn't strike me as something that you are willing. This doesn't strike. His is not over. This is what I'm saying. So why would you want to start a relationship where it's just going to go from bad to worse? This is not wise. It can happen. It could come together, but it's going to require communication and waiting and work. All right? And then once all the communication, the waiting, and the work is done, then you guys can be together, but not before then. Devil's in the details. Dig into the details. If you want what you wish for, you are looking at that. Freedom is required, right? Open up the gate. And here, if you're serious, if it's over, make it over. File the divorce papers. Go through the motions, right? Now, this is the beauty of the cards, is that I can sit here until I am blue in the face, Cindy, and I can tell you, listen, I really get this alignment thing. I am always in alignment. I live the perfect existence. But as much as I would like to think that, it's not true. Those stinky thinks are going to come up every now and again. Are going to pull me out of alignment, and I have to make an active conscious effort in my existence to recognize the details so that I control all of the details. I'm the boss, right, in my existence. And my existence says get into alignment, control the details, choose the details, be the details, own the details, right? It's here now. That's all you can do. And you can only do it from in alignment. So that is my gift to you today. Holy crap. Tell him that, get that divorce, and he's got great potential for wedding rings and everything that he's promising. But I would stick to my guns and demand those divorce papers, darling. And don't be second guessing yourself. You are right to ask for it. And he is foolish as a meat suit to think that prior to ending what is already over, that he is free to go start something new. Yeah, he can open it up and say, hey, when this is done, let's get started. Choose to be friends beforehand. I love you guys. I am now 10 minutes over, and just for Cindy here, you guys, thank you all for coming in. We'll be back here next Tuesday. Follow me on YouTube, because this thing won't exist come January. YouTube, Pepperfire Tina Brooks, same name as here on the TikTok. And we'll see you back here next Tuesday. Be well, you guys, and own your life. Really, that's all you got to do. Have a good one. Bye. I'm closing the window, stopping streaming. Goodbye, YouTube.